Hello one, hello all, and welcome back to the stream. I am Tom, aka the TDawg, and with me is this man. What is your name?
Bill.
Bill the... What is your alias?
Bill the bloke.
Bill the builder.
Bill the builder. Can you fix it?
Yes, he can. And tonight, as you will have read from the description, we're going to be looking at some Sonic fan games. And Bill, I'm interested because for those who don't know what goes on behind the scenes, Bill and I are both pretty open on the Discord group about our thought process behind streams. We like to be a little bit kind of democratic about things. And yeah, you just really felt today, because we were going to do Duke 3D originally, but then we swapped to Sonic fan games. What was it about this that kind of engaged you, would you say?
What about these fan-based games? I don't know. Just interested to have a look, see what it's all about. I haven't really seen many Sonic fan games before, so this could be good.
And I think for me, I'm kind of the opposite side of that spectrum because I absolutely love Sonic fan games. I think one of the best things, probably the best part of being a Sonic fan, is seeing what the fans come up with, because Sega have let us down in recent years, but the fans come out with some absolutely amazing stuff. So I've got to admit, I'm looking forward to showcasing some of these. And when Bill said, can you do more Sonic stuff? There's part of me thinking, am I in heaven? Am I living the dream? Somebody actually wants me to talk about Sonic. So I'm really happy to do it. So we're going to jump in and do 3 different games, which they're just ones I happen to like. And I'd been kind of messing around with lately. And we'll just kind of see what you guys think, really. What do you reckon, Bill? You happy with that?
Yeah, man. You take it away. You know more than this than I do, and your response to that was much better than mine.
Yeah, it's because I'm living the Sonic dream. You might notice as well, I've got a couple of extra supervisors in the background today in the form of Sonic and Tails next to my MacBook charger. They're my childhood teddy bears that I fished out today from 1992. So it might be that I'll give you a closer look in a little while. Anyway. Let's get down to it, I think. So the first game we're going to jump into is one that is called Sonic Overture. Now, the backstory behind this one's really quite interesting because it was way back in 2014, I think it was, that this was created. It should fire up on the screen any moment now, he says, with great faith. There we go. Overture team exists. And it's essentially a prequel to Sonic 1. Which is really quite a cool idea, and they've used a lot of the stuff from the Sonic design documents that didn't make the final game to flesh out the content for this, and the soundtrack is epic, so have a listen to the music as we play through. So I'm just going to jump in. One thing I didn't do is you can disable the spin dash, but I like a spin dash myself. So, as you can see, welcome to Christmas Island. In some of the Sonic lore, it says he's from Christmas Island, later South Island. And, as you can probably see, the graphics are really well put together. I mean, this came out before Sonic Mania. For me, I'll give you my bit of a spoiler on what I think of fan games. I actually think this game has so much potential, and I'm really hoping that they release a new version of this, because this was 2014 and there's not been another release since. But the developer doesn't stay totally silent. You get the odd bit here and there on Twitter, really cool. I'm going to slow down a bit so we can look at those flowers jumping back and forth and the enemy in the trees, listen to the music. What do you think so far, Bill?
It's amazing. Really, really good.
This is cool.
A lot of attention to detail. Kind of a different take on it. I mean, everything looks Sonic-esque, and apart from it's just quite well. I like this bit here. I saw this bit earlier. It's too early to say what I think of it, but at the moment it looks great.
And you can see these bunny rabbits, the ones I just killed one of, they come from the Sonic prototype, if you remember, that we played way back. I think it might have been our second stream, possibly. We did the Sonic prototype videos. So this is essentially just composed of items that were left on the cutting room floor when they were making the first Sonic game. And I think they've done an amazing job of grabbing hold of those. Yeah. And the soundtrack I just think is great. In fact, we don't normally do this, but I might stop for a minute and just turn up the music for a second so people can hear. It's great stuff.
Pretty good.
I really like it. I've actually been listening to this. This is how cool I am. when I've been at work, sometimes I'll listen to music when I'm studying, and I've started putting this on in the background just because I really, really like the vibe. It's just very, doesn't really sound like actual Sonic music would have done, even Mega CD, but somehow it sounds Sonic-y. I can't really describe it, but yeah.
I know what you mean. I was going to say it kind of sounds a little bit like Mega Drive music, but at the same time not.
Yeah.
They've done a good job.
And it doesn't really sound like Sonic CD either. It sounds like a completely new interpretation of Sonic sound.
That's right.
But it still sounds Sonic-y, and I don't really quite know how they've achieved different yet feeling authentic. They've done a really good job on this one.
Just going to move a bit closer to my microphone. Bear with me one moment.
Okay, I am bearing
Sorry about
with...
the noise there.
Yeah, you're just like, bear with whilst I rearrange my kitchen, smash up the house. It's all good, Bill. You know, we want to see you Hulk out and smash things. I was really, really impressed when I first played this. I think the best thing that could happen to this particular game would be, I know this probably won't happen, but if Sega somehow grabbed a hold of knowing it existed and decided to invest in it in the same way they did Sonic Mania. In fact, if they could take the Sonic Mania engine and move all the assets from this game into that and give them some money to build it even bigger, that would be such a good thing.
Why don't they? That'd be really good.
Because they should be hiring me to be one of their developers, but they've not done that yet. So Sega, if you're listening, take me on as a consultant. You can pay me £1,000 a month. It's fine. I'll work for cheap. This guy, actually, I'll let this play out and then I'll explain. So I don't know what that dance was, but when Sonic was first being developed, there were a whole load of different characters they considered, and one of them was this rabbit you see that's on the signpost.
Yeah, I see.
And he kind of plays the Knuckles role in this demo.
Okay.
Problem is, this demo is only 3 levels long. Now I'm going to play through it a second time just because I think it warrants it. It's cool enough that it's worth a second play. I'm going a little bit slow this time to demonstrate things. But yeah.
Oh, let's just check out who's in the chat. We've got Loser Corner, we've got Petri, we've got Staircase, Adam, obviously, and Audio. Who else have we got? Loser Corner, if I didn't say him already.
I just laugh at that name.
Puppy's here. Yeah. Hello to you all. Audio says this looks like an official game. I think I agree with you there. Looks, everyone in the chat seems to enjoy this, like it.
Cool.
This reminds me of like Sonic and Knuckles, where everything sort of goes autumny. Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Yeah, yeah. It looks a bit like Mushroom Hill Zone, doesn't it?
That's it. Yeah.
It's got that kind of feel to it. I mean, when are you going to make this from cardboard? That'd be so weird,
God.
wouldn't it? Can you imagine making from cardboard a fan game? That'd be a really weird thing to do.
That would be weird.
So
There's
yeah,
always
get on
time.
it. Yeah. Oh man, I'd actually love it if you did that, and you could send it to the creator of the fan game and go, yeah, make sure you release another version because I've done this, and if I can do this,
really
you can expand it.
I really like those spiral spinny things.
It's just, I know it's going to sound really pretentious, but if you think of Sonic as art, I feel like this is like a really refined version of the Sonic artistic vision. Like, and it's interesting actually because somebody tweeted, I think it was the developer of this game, tweeted to the Sonic character designer and shared a video of this, and he was like, "This is so cool." He really liked it, which I just thought was amazing. Can you imagine sending your work? Well, no, you've done exactly that, haven't you, in the case of getting John Romero with your Doom video, but the equivalent happened but for Sonic, which it's really cool. We need to get your cardboard videos out there, man. You know, see what some of the devs think.
We got Tris Jack. Hello, Tris Jack. How are you doing? Supersonic. I'm here. Good to have you here. Danny Boy is here as well. Hey, hope everyone is well. Tom, what is your favourite Sonic game?
Oh, definitely Sonic 06 for the Xbox 360. No, not really. Probably Sonic Forces. No, not really. Man, I get asked this a lot, and I feel like my answer's becoming more and more cliche. I always say Sonic 3 and Knuckles was my favourite back in the day, and Sonic Mania is my favourite today. But I don't know. I feel like maybe I need to think a bit more widely than that. I suppose. Yeah, I think it's still Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I think is for me 16-bit Sonic in its ultimate form. But I feel like there are great things about all of the Mega Drive era games. They all went slightly different directions. Like when we played Sonic 2 recently, I got a new appreciation for how linear that game is. I know that sounds like a weird thing to say.
I really like Sonic 2, man. I really like it.
Yeah, I actually think in some ways that's the Sonic in its ultimate form for being popular. That's the one people think of when they think of Sonic. Sonic 3 and Knuckles, I think, is more of a hardcore gamer choice, I'd say. But yeah. I'm going to play through it one more time just because it's an awesome game and I want to play it. No other reason, really. And then we'll go on to the next game.
Has anyone else referenced Predator 2 to you, Danny boy, other than me?
Yes, where you say that, most streams that comes up. It was like,
yeah, does it?
Yeah. We've never had an answer, have we, to whether Danny Boy.
We've never had an answer,
no.
Has anyone else call you Danny Boy? Like out of who was it that was in Predator 2? I can't remember. Halloran, isn't he? The guy. His name's Halloran, but I can't remember his name. I should do. Predator 2 is one of the rare good sequels. I totally agree, man. A lot of people don't like it, but I really like Predator 2.
I really want to watch it.
Apart from
again, actually, now that you're talking
apart
about it.
from the ending. The ending's a little bit weird. We goes into a spaceship and you see all the predators, but that's quite cool when you see all the different predators. But oh man, I was a big Predator guy back in the day. Wayne used to like it as well.
Yeah, I remember. I feel like I knew you.
That's it.
I knew you through Wayne because Wayne would talk about Predator, and I'd be like, "How does he know so much about Predator? How has he seen all these films?" And it just seemed to have a source of knowledge, and it was you all along. It was you throughout my whole childhood.
I'd have the Bravo channel, and we'd like record Evil Dead 2 and like what were the other films? There's a film called Frostbite, Wrath of the Wendigo. There's like loads of films on Bravo. Creep Show they did on Bravo as well. Man, that was a cool station.
Anything
that
down
Nickelodeon.
Here. No, it doesn't look like it. I'm trying to find different routes here because just only having 3 acts, it just isn't enough of this game. I really want more of this game because it's so cool.
Did you hear what Tris just said then?
No, what did you
say? The gateway. That is brutal. Sonic is the gateway drug of the furries.
It's funny because it's true.
It's funny because it's true. What's next after that? Yeah. Can you pause for a moment and show the Badnik bopping graphic in full? Can we do that, Tom?
As in, like, when they say the Badnik bopping graphic, do they mean when the enemy's actually killed, it goes boom as an explosion? Or are they interested in seeing what comes out? I'll find out, I guess. I'll do it, and then if people all unsubscribe from your channel, we'll know I got it wrong.
Yeah, or Danny Boy, TBC on that one. I'll get back to you on that. Flipping Alien 3. The first film is brutal. What the first film? What you mean, Evil Dead? Evil Dead 1? Yeah, Evil Dead 1 got banned in the UK for a little while.
Really?
Alien 3. I like Alien 3. The score in Alien 3 is ridiculously good. There you go.
Can you see I'm just pausing now? Every time I kill an enemy, look, I just keep pausing.
Yeah. If you need the sprites, because I always get the sprites and stuff. If you need the sprites for Sonic, there's a website we can link you to with the sprites on, if you need them.
Oh, is that the one I shared? The Spriters resource?
Yeah, really, really handy that is, man.
Great, isn't it? Just for any game, really. Because I was using it when I was looking at creating stuff for my channel, which I'm working on, by the way. Subtle plug there. I just found that invaluable, really. I was adding in all kinds of different sprites. So yeah, pretty cool.
The one for spicy takes. I like it, man. I like that joke. And Predator 1 is brutal. It's I watched it again fairly recently, actually. Not as brutal as I remember it being, but still pretty damn brutal. There's a bit where he kicks a flipping buzzard. That pissed me off as a kid, man.
Oh yeah, you're like Mr. Animal.
Yeah, Mr. Animal. I've always been Mr. Animal guy. Before it became popular to consider it animals.
I was vegan before it was cool.
Yeah. PlayStation or Xbox? Controversial. Neither for me. Neither for me. Nintendo probably, or Sega.
I thought you'd technically be PlayStation because you had a PS4 until recently.
Yeah, I guess so. The thing is, though, I don't keep up enough of the times of PlayStation and Xbox. I don't really understand what is different about them. So that's equally as controversial as me saying Nintendo, probably. I didn't watch any Predators. Just watch Predator 1 and Predator 2. Don't watch anything else in Predator land. Predators, all the others, pretty damn shite. I'm scared Dutch. I'm afraid. But shit you not afraid of. No, man. You ain't no afraid of no man.
Do you mind your language, potty mouth? You're offending my ears with your swears.
Oh, sorry. I shouldn't curse.
I get very upset, Bill. I'm very sensitive, me.
We're all gonna die. I ain't no man. Billy, the guy from Predator, the guy that played Billy, he had a rough life, that guy.
Really?
If you don't believe me, he lost his legs to a disease of some sort. I don't think it was diabetes, but he lost his legs. Really, really sad, man. Only follow Boo's advice if you're an appropriate age, yeah. Just don't follow my advice at all, really.
Well, I would do if it was about making things from cardboard. I'd definitely follow your advice.
Yeah, well, don't get a paper cut. Or a cardboard cut. No cussing, Bill. No, I'll try not to. Just
offensive swears, man. You make baby Jesus cry when you swear.
Is this a Christian channel? I don't even know.
Yeah, it is now, I suppose. Yeah, let's say no.
Danny boy, I'm glad you like Alien 3. There aren't many of us about that like Alien 3, but I think it's good. I love the soundtrack. I actually like the bleak environment, and it's a nice little way to end it before they decided to make them all over again with Alien vs Predator and Prometheus and Alien Covenant and all the others are going to be coming out before they do.
So, Bill, here's a question for you. You've got to pick between Alien vs Predator or Alien vs Predator 2. Which one's better? Even though they're both bad choices.
Are we talking about films?
Yeah,
video
films.
Games?
Not video games,
The first Alien vs Predator is terrible, but it's a million times better than the second one.
Yeah, I saw second in the cinema. Second one did suck.
Oh man, you saw second in the cinema. I feel sorry for you, dude.
Yeah.
It's awful. And the new Predator film as well is atrocious.
Oh, really?
Absolutely atrocious. Yeah, really bad, man. And they called it The Predator as if to say kind of like, this is the one you should be watching. And I think they even ignored Predator 2. I hate it when they do that, man. Ignore films and say, this is the one you need to watch. And then it sucks. That bunny was Sonic's first design. Is it designed before Sega turned Sonic into a hedgehog? By the way, that funny name is Mr. Needlemouse. Oh, I haven't...
Actually, interesting trivia on that, Mr. Needlemouse. A lot of people, it's one of the quoted things of the internet, people saying Sonic's original name was Mr. Needlemouse. But I found out recently that's not actually the case. That all comes from a mistranslation, because there isn't a Japanese name for hedgehog. So they use the term Needlemouse. And so Sonic was never actually Mr. Needlemouse. They were trying to say Mr. Hedgehog. But you'll hear that on just about every documentary about Sonic. I don't know how I'm so obsessed with Sonic.
How the hell do you know that, Tom? Well, there you go. Japanese people don't really know what a hedgehog is.
There's a lot of Needlemouse. So an echidna is another example of where, because that's what Knuckles is, if you remember. They kind of basically just looked up in a book what was like a hedgehog, but wasn't quite a hedgehog, and found echidna. But nobody really, it was like a really obscure animal for the Japanese. It just came from a book. So Sonic's fascinating. I find I consider myself a partial scholar of Sonic these days because I've done so much reading over the years. Whenever I get a bit like I'm in a funny mood, I just go onto the depths of the internet and there's so much lore surrounding it.
Oh, Danny boy, I saw that Stallone thing where he's like, that's not a knife, this is a knife, and he goes, this is the one we use on Predator. He's saying that he's slating the Rambo one, isn't he? And I call it alien inconvenient because it wasn't needed.
Just jumping back onto talk about the game.
Sorry.
No, that's all right. I'm just jumping back to some of these comments. Audiality says, I love the hat on Dr. Robotnik. The interesting thing there is that came from the prototype art that was produced for Dr. Robotnik. So before they established Sonic as being the character they were going to go with, they designed the rabbit, who's sometimes also called Phil, and that's because Rystar had that name. Anyway, I won't go down that tangent, but when they first designed Dr. Robotnik, he was potentially going to be a good guy, and he wore pajamas like that. And he was also based on Teddy Roosevelt, the former US president. Which is interesting. Yeah, so when you look at the look of him, Teddy Roosevelt's got like the massive moustache and everything.
I don't even know who that is, dude. I'm really sorry.
Oh, man. Well, basically the World War II.
I'll Google later and go, oh my God.
I'll be like, it's Eggman. So yeah, they based him on a US president. And Sonic, they actually based his attitude, get this, on Bill Clinton. Because Bill Clinton, they said, had a can-do attitude. And also, if you look at Sonic, it's all about environmentalism, isn't it? You think about it, it's about stopping Robotnik from making everything, like a machine and imprisoning animals. So there's this whole kind of eco-warrior thing, which again was part of Clinton's agenda. So they really wanted to appeal to Americans, because they had Teddy Roosevelt, one of the most famous presidents, was an inspiration, and so was Bill Clinton. So yeah, all very interesting. Okay. And of course Sonic had a girlfriend called Madonna, who looked just like Madonna, but with bigger eyes.
Not, what's her name? Monica Lewinsky?
yeah, I think that's Rouge the Bat is the Monica Lewinsky stand-in. No, I don't mean that.
It's common Sonic knowledge. Sonic Chaos gives me proper nostalgia. I love the early design stuff, says Adam. I've shown my good brother today Sonic XL, funny as
oh yeah, flowers. That is good.
No cursing, no cursing.
Yeah, none of that.
Tom, what is your favourite Sonic character besides Sonic, Tom?
Man, that's a tough one. I love some of Supersonic Estrada's comments because he really puts me on the spot, or she. I'm not going to.
I can answer that easy. I can answer that.
Oh, go on then. Are you going to say Metal Sonic?
Metal Sonic, yeah.
I knew it. Yeah.
I love the Terminator and stuff back in the day, and as soon as I saw that, and it's red eyes and like it's and Sonic and Knuckles is like do 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 do. I love that stuff, man. I thought it was so cool. But I think Knuckles, maybe he was quite cool. Well, he was quite cool back in the day. But I think
he kind of got a bit lame though in the adventure games on. I thought Knuckles.
Yeah, I never really followed on any of the other things.
I feel like I should quickly explain what I've just jumped into playing. So somebody mentioned Sonic Chaos. Sonic Chaos had a sequel that came out only on the Game Gear called Sonic Triple Trouble, and this game is a remake of Triple Trouble, but with Mega Drive quality graphics. I think it's slightly better than Mega Drive myself. And it starts right at the end of where Sonic 3 and Knuckles ended. So you can see I've already got all the Chaos Emeralds. I fight the boss. This is really more of a cutscene.
I don't know how to make this out of cardboard, this boss, man. I'm going to struggle to make this guy out of cardboard. I don't know how I'm going to make it move.
I wonder, I'm just thinking about that. You'd always have to print off each arm separate, wouldn't you?
I think I'm going to use my fingers and walk him like that and stick him to my hand. maybe do that, I don't know. Take care, Tris. You take care, buddy.
This bit's quite cool. This is like the kind of opening cutscene.
Oh, cool.
The whole thing is quite well put together, I'd say.
I like that rain. I should use that rain. Oh, who the hell's that?
That guy is called Knack the Weasel. He's in a couple of the mid-90s Sonic games. So kind of after Mega Drive, and obviously this was a remake of a Game Gear game. But yeah, it does appear in quite a few games and things. Knack. In fact, he's in makes a cameo in Sonic Mania, which is quite cool. So this game he kind of plays the Knuckles role. He's like this sort of slightly edgy rival that's trying to get the Chaos Emeralds before you. But yeah, this is another one that I just think is really, really cool. Like, not quite as the last one we played, I think, is more innovative, but this one does have a really good feel to it, especially for a fan game. It just feels really, really well polished and put together, I felt.
Tom, what is Rankles the Otter?
Rankles the Otter was from official SEGA magazine, ran a competition, and I've actually got the magazine when they did it, and they said if somebody could find Rankles the Otter in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, they would give them £1 million.
What?
Yeah, and it was an April Fool's joke. Rankles didn't exist. But what was really funny was they took Rankles and he just looked like a green Knuckles. And somebody found when you use the ring cheat, that's the debug mode or the developer mode, if you flew into the water near Knuckles in Sonic 3 alone, Knuckles would turn green. So they sent in a photo to the magazine and they were like, yeah, we found Rankles, please can we have our £1 million? Yeah, they kind of posted it going, yeah, we can't, that was an April Fool's joke, so we can't give you that money. Largely because we don't have £1 million to give you.
No.
It was just funny. Like, I remember looking. Well, I kind of thought it was an April Fool's joke, but I remember thinking how amazing would it be to find Rankles and win £1 million?
Okay, I got a few more people saying. people that they like. Fang the Sniper.
Oh yeah, that's Knack the Weasel as well, the character that's in this game.
Right.
He's known by different names depending on region.
All right. I made my own Sonic characters at one point when I was about 12 years old.
Oh man, that is the path to fairdom.
I've still got the drawing as well of all these characters I made, like Pet the Hawk.
Pet the Hawk.
Yeah.
I remember, speaking of our mutual friend Wayne, who's not here to defend himself, I think he made one called Spike the Porcupine. But I thought that fit with
I remember that.
Yeah, that fit with the Sonic universe well, though, I thought, in fairness. I was never as creative as you guys. I wouldn't have come up with anything quite as cool as what you or Wayne did, I don't think.
This is a good game. What is the glow you got around you? Is that just a normal shield?
A different type of shield that they added into the game. It lets you do a homing attack when you're Sonic towards enemies. The reason I'm going up here is for this. I found it when I tried it out earlier. I thought this bonus stage was really cool. So you got to race Knack the Weasel, aka Fang the Sniper, depending on your region, to try and get the Chaos Head.
I think I prefer Knack the Weasel. It seems to fit with Sonic better than Fang the Sniper.
I agree.
Doesn't really.
He does have a gun,
scream Sonic to me. He's got a gun.
Yeah, but no, I would call him Knack the Weasel as well.
What sort of gun is it?
It kind of shoots corks, and Knack the Weasel appeared in an arcade game called Sonic the Fighters, and he had a gun in that as well. He's a bit overpowered.
It's not like not a bolt action rifle or anything like that.
Oh no, I think he might.
It's quite difficult
in this race.
Oh come on, Tom, you can do this. Come on, you got it. Come on, beat that damn weasel.
That damn Weezy, that damn dirty
Is
weasel.
he driving a taxi cab of some sort?
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, he got you. He's got you, man.
I don't know, not necessarily.
Definitely should. Definitely should
have that
Mario
back.
Kart rip-off.
This bit's awesome.
Oh, this is cool. Pretty good, actually, isn't it?
I just thought it was a really cool idea.
He's in a car and he's cheating. Yeah, man. Godzilla or Kong? Godzilla, man. A million times Godzilla.
Booyah!
A million times Godzilla.
Who's your
I like
boy?
King Kong. You know, I like King Kong. It shouldn't take him out of the jungle because it pissed him off and he ended up getting killed. Human bastards. That's a old people being about. But Godzilla. I like Godzilla, man. I've always been a fan of Godzilla. I love the films. And to be fair, personally, Peter Jackson made a good King Kong film, but it's nothing on the original. The original is so good, like really, really good film. But there's only really one good Godzilla film, really, when you think about it. And there's so many good Godzilla films, so many good ones.
Didn't you just say there's only one good Godzilla film when you think about it?
No,
and then
only
just
one
turn
good
around and
King
say,
Kong film.
but there's so. Oh, okay. I misheard you. I thought
Only
you
one
said
good King Kong.
there's only one good Godzilla film, but there's so many good Godzilla films when you think about it. I'm
No,
sure that's
no.
what you said. I probably misheard.
King. Oh, maybe I messed up. There is good. Peter Jackson did good King Kong, but it's just nothing on the original. You know, the old black and white one. So good. I'm not trying to be a hipster by saying that. It is generally a really, really good film, the original. Big Monkey's better. Oh, you've watched that new trailer, haven't you, for King Kong versus Godzilla, which I don't know if that looks any good, man. A little foreshadowing of the Sonic Mania Special Zones is that one. I'm going deeper underground. Remember that tune in Jumanji?
Oh, yeah.
Jamiroquai. Jumanji.
Yeah, there's too much
Jamiroquai.
panic in this town.
Yeah, I remember that.
I'm going.
Deeper underground. The Cat in the Hat. Fan characters. I did scripts of the STC Online fan comic years ago.
Oh,
I
cool.
made Dunsey the elephant for it. I tried to make a private comic empire around the Hilltop Zone, but editorial shut me down.
Ah, that's a shame.
That's a shame.
What he's talking about there is really quite cool. STC Online is. Do you remember the old Sonic the comic that we used to read when we
Yeah,
were
I do.
kids? The UK one.
Yeah.
Well, there's like an online continuation of it done by fans, and it's like
Oh,
really,
right, okay.
really good quality actually. I haven't read it for a few years,
right.
but yeah, I went for a patch of maybe about 10 years ago. I'd sort of read up and be like, oh yeah, I remember this from when I was a kid. But it's just really cool that they brought it back.
Yeah, that is cool. I'm trying to think if there's anyone I can use. Like, I'd love to get a little cameo of someone just for myself, you know, for the new Sonic video I do. but I don't know who I could use. Who's available?
What for?
You know,
When you say a cameo,
just like a little someone to have in it. I just love
as in
having
like a famous game developer or something.
Yeah,
like
it just makes me feel. Yeah, it just makes me feel like excited about releasing it when I get someone. It makes you feel good, doesn't it? Having like someone from the original game on board to some degree. It makes you want to work even harder on it.
So putting it out there, I think the challenge you're going to have is that all of those developers are based in Japan and they're in a second language. So that would probably be the challenge you have. But having said that, the guy who, I can't pronounce his name and I don't want to butcher it, but the guy who was Sonic's character designer, he's pretty good on Twitter, so it might be worth seeing if... And I think his English is good because he responds to tweets and things, so that might be a possibility. Okay. It's a bit of a far one because it's just, it's that little bit harder, isn't it?
I'm not too fussed about it. I mean, like, it's just more for the fact of just for myself, really. It's just nice to have something, because I never really like my own work, but if there's someone else in it, I kind of, it makes me like doing it a bit more. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I kind of get that. It kind of gives you a little bit of extra pressure almost, doesn't it? To think, right,
that's it.
It's really, really good.
That's it. It gives. Yeah, that's the thing I'm looking for. That's it. Hi, Oak City. How you doing?
City,
party like a TDawg party. Because a TDawg party don't stop. Oh, hi, Bill.
Definitely have taken over the streams.
What is your favourite Sonic Zone music of all time? Starlight Zone, maybe? It's pretty cool.
I think for me...
Or Death Egg Zone.
Which one do you mean? Do you mean the Sonic 2 Death Egg Zone, or do you mean the Sonic 3 and Knuckles? Because they're very different.
Sonic 3 and Knuckles one.
Yeah, I thought you might.
Yeah, that's a good one. And also the Sonic 2 one's really cool as well. I like that one too. I like that one.
I'm just trying to think of what mine might be. I feel like it's really tough to say. I mean, Sonic 3 is the one that I play the most. It's hard to pick out an individual track. It's like I enjoy playing the whole game for its soundtrack.
Yeah.
It's a real tough question.
I could get in contact with him, but I just don't want to come across as kind of like... The thing I want to do is I like to work with people who have worked in video games, because like I said to Tom, it motivates me. But it's very, very difficult in this day and age to ask someone who is quite high up in the game or something like that or whatever, without making it seem like you're trying to get something from them to get the video noticed more. Do you know what I mean?
It's true.
And that's not really what I'm after. It's just, it's whatever. Good. I'm glad you're doing fine. How is all of you been? Yeah, we've all been doing good. I think Tom's been doing well. It's over the COVID now and all that. One for your first big run.
Yeah.
And
I
I've
actually
been gardening.
Did my running route this week, so it's only about 45 minutes. Well, I say only, for a lot of people that'd be quite a bit, I expect, but yeah, I was able to do it without any problems, whereas since having COVID I haven't been able to exercise really. So it just shows how much further along I am in my recovery. So I'm feeling good. I feel like a normal human being.
Adam's dropped the Discord link in there, so if you want to join our Discord group, hit the link and log in, or whatever it is you need to do to get in.
Smash that like button.
Yeah, and smash that like button as well. There's 17 of you.
Speaking about the Discord, we've got a plan for next week potentially. We're hoping, all going well, to do a mass game of Duke 3D. We would have done it this week.
Yeah, we were going to do it tonight, weren't we? But we couldn't really work it out how to do it.
Yeah, the challenge is, and I'll put this out there to people watching, Bill uses a Mac, and the latest version of Duke 3D for Mac doesn't support multiplayer, but I did find a version for Windows that does. So what I'm going to try and do, for those that kind of know these things, is run the Windows app through something called Wine on his Mac so that he can play and join in the game. So all going well, praying to the Windows and Mac gods, we'll be able to play a bit of Duke 3D multiplayer next week, which should just be awesome. I'm really looking forward to that, like an army of Dukes just running through those levels. It's such a great game anyway, so yeah, that's the plan for next week. But if you want to be part of that, join the Discord. That's where the
details indeed. Big thanks to our moderators tonight. They're doing a fantastic job of moderating.
Are you the moderator? It's cool, isn't it?
I was watching the Gladiators the other day. I've been watching a load of old TV in Discord this morning.
I can't imagine you being into nostalgia, Bill. You've never described having any affinity for nostalgia.
Well, I was watching Gladiators the other day, and I realised Gladiators is actually damn good. Like, it's actually really good. And then I watched The Big Breakfast this morning, and I was like, oh my God, it's incredible. It's so good, The Big Breakfast. And it was actually quite disturbing, because I was watching, like, the old news that they had, and, like, they were saying, oh, this girl's gone missing on the news. And she was one of the victims of this really notorious serial killer. But at the time, but at the time, she was just missing. But I was like, oh my God, imagine if I could go in the past and tell them all about all the stuff that was like, you know, ready to hit in the future. But obviously can't do that, it's impossible. It's so good, The Big Breakfast, man. It's really, like, I remember watching the last ever show, and it was so sad. Like, so sad. It was like, and then like I woke up the next day and this TV show came on called Rise, and it was awful. And I was like, this is what's replacing The Big Breakfast. And that lasted like a week, and then it was just, I think after that it was just like I don't know what it was, News 24 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Oh, The Big Breakfast. What do you think, Tom? Big Breakfast?
Yeah, well, I rewatched it this morning as well when somebody posted it in our Discord, and I was like, "This is really good." Oh, was it you? I couldn't remember who it was. Yeah. So I watched that.
Love it.
That was like my in bed this morning when I was like, "Oh, I don't really want to wake up properly." I was like, "Oh, I'll watch this," and yeah,
if you watch it,
really
it's literally being taken. You literally get taken back and then come back and go, "Oh yeah, it's 2021."
Yeah.
It's mad. It's so like refreshing to watch that, man. Oh, you joined my Discord? Welcome to Discord. No strategy.
There's no escape now.
Staircase. MFW. No more rhyming. What's MFW mean, Tom? You're a millennial, like I am.
MFW. I'm trying to think. No, I don't know that.
I'll probably end up cursing if I know more effing. What? I don't know.
No more effing rimming. Have you stopped rimming as well, Bill? You've stopped rimming now.
Yeah,
well,
I have.
That's good.
It's a filthy habit.
It really was, man. Keep it clean.
Yeah. American TV shows that were really out of date replaced Rise, I think. American TV shows that were really out of date replaced Rise, I think. Was it really? Yeah, Rise sucked, man. I was so disappointed with it. What's that, Tom?
What's what? Yeah, I mean, look at these graphics. They look just like us. I'm just swapping into the next game. This one was a bit more difficult to capture, so what I have to do, it's all a bit strange. I have to capture my entire desktop in order to capture it. So it's going to be a little bit, you're going to see some kind of craziness here where I can't quite do it seamlessly. Okay, that's not too bad.
So it's my hands and the bottom of my face.
Yeah, I know. You get to see double.
Whoa,
dude. MG. So this one will be a bit more, a bit more edgy, because the only way I could find to do this was to capture the entirety of my desktop. But it was a cool game, so I wanted to get it up on stream.
That was good, very good. My face when no more rhyming. Well, good. I've been rhyming too much. I need to change it up and think about new things and make it easier for myself. Maybe it'll come back, but for now, something else.
I think the rimming was harder work sometimes than anything else, wasn't it? You were saying
it was a lot of hard work. It was very nerve-wracking as well. I'd always think I've got a whole night's worth of recording to do, and you've got cars going past the house, and sometimes it's annoying when you have a night. It's a bit gross, but your lips smack like that, and you play it back after all night, and you get tired, and you can tell that. You can definitely tell from when I started the rhyming to the end, because it's kind of like I talk really happy, and then by the end I'm like, because I'm absolutely tired. Rhyming is fine. Do what? You got to, so you can. I'm having trouble reading that. OC. You got to, so you can rim.
Oh man. The rimming is funny.
What's next then, Tom?
So this one's called Sonic After the Sequel, and it's kind of based in between Sonic 2 and Sonic 3. But yeah, it's got a really cool soundtrack. I haven't played loads of this one yet, so it'd be interesting to see a bit more of it. But again, I was just really impressed with kind of the feel of this one. It feels pretty cool. I must admit, the physics are a little bit wonky. I don't know if you can see that in how the jumping is and everything. It doesn't feel quite as polished as the other two in that respect. But aesthetically, it looks great. Like the graphics are good, the music's... Well, we'll listen for a bit, but it sounds really cool. I think, anyway.
Oh, Adam, no. Do you know, when I first heard Sega CD and Sonic's jumping noise, I was never keen on that. Little nitpick. But like, I was never keen on Sonic's... I was more keen on the lower pitch version of it.
It feels a bit dominant, doesn't it? And I think they've used that in this game. This sounds like the same sound effect, doesn't it?
Yeah. Because in Sonic 2, it's like... Audio says, remember, if you are new here and streaming is just a side gig, the main content here is going to be... Oh, thank you very much, sir.
I completely disagree with that comment. The main content is when I am here and this is my channel, and Bill is just some guest that I allow onto it. So Audiality does not know what he's talking about. Audiality, get out, you're not a mod anymore, you're off the channel, I'm kicking you off Discord. That's my view. But, you know, Bill and I don't always agree on everything.
Adam's muted his thing. Don't worry, Adam. That was completely fair.
Oh man.
That little meme thing would never go away, would it?
No, I feel like some people have taken that seriously as well. They actually think I'm out to take over the channel. Yeah.
Oh no! I'm talking about something completely different, Tom.
Oh, okay.
Completely different. Yeah. That kid that left that comment, and you know, it's never gone away now, is it? It never will go away.
No. I feel a bit sorry for the kid in some ways. It just some innocent kid's gone. Stop rhyming and rimming, and he's become the joke ever since. It's
gone down in history. That little kid, that little git. Also, get behind the scenes, sneaks into all the goings on Discord. Yeah, come on to Discord, join the party.
I think one of my favourite things lately has been, like, besides the kind of daily dose of banter, which is genuinely really good on there, is also like when we've sometimes done little community events too. Like we played Doom 2 recently, Sonic Rainbow Kart. I've used Parsec a bit. We've played a few, kind of emulator games and stuff. So yeah, there should be a bit more of that going on as well going forward. So if you're like me and you get a bit bored during lockdown, it's just a cool place to hang out, really.
Well, we're nearly out of lockdown. We're nearly out of there.
Well, you say that. We Brits are almost out of lockdown, but not everyone is, winners of the vaccine war between countries. I was talking to my friends in Ireland, and it's looking like it'll probably be September or October for them.
Really?
Yeah. So I count myself really lucky to be able to get out that bit far. In fact, here's a bit of news that most people probably know already, but I'm moving back to the UK. But the reason why is because we'll be out of lockdown sooner, and I just don't want to be in lockdown till October. So you heard it here first.
That's it.
I'm moving back to the UK.
Yeah, the unbelievable cool crew.
That's it. It's mainly so I can hang around with Bill and try and steal his channel. That's the real reason.
That's it.
And produce the main content for his channel, which is this. Bill, have you ever checked out Oak City's channel?
I have. Yeah, I've been friends with them a long time, man.
Yeah,
long time.
I watched some the other day, and they're actually really funny guys. Like,
they are good.
I'd like the comments that come up on the streams. And they did one where they were going to a flea market looking for games, and it was just really, really funny. Like, and genuinely, a bit kind of out there, but in a good way. The same kind of stuff we do. Yeah, they're good guys.
They do streams too. Cool. The thing is, their streams are quite late, and usually, like, I either wake up like really, really early in the morning and catch a stream, or like I'm up super, super late. It's either one of the two.
Yeah, nothing in between.
I made cereals, okay, says. Well done. Whoop, whoop. Beers at mine. Yeah, man. Well, after lockdown, definitely. That'd be amazing. Or whiskey and cigars. Whiskey, cigars, and politics. We can do that.
We can talk about all the stuff that I try and avoid talking about when I'm on the stream because it's too contentious. That's what we can talk about, Try and be on best behaviour when I'm on these streams. Yeah, I was thinking that Oak City said appreciates the kind words. We moved the streams to a second channel. I was just thinking that I hadn't ever seen any of their streams, so I have to find that.
I didn't know you had a second channel. And Audio has left a link to their channel as well. So if you want to go and check them out and subscribe to them, that'd be fandabby-dozy.
Fandabba-doozy-doo. Oh,
Yeah.
this is cool. Look at these.
Oak City Streamers. Okay, there you go.
They're the only streamers in
There you
Oak
go.
City.
There's a link to.
They've got a trademark on streaming in that city and no one else is allowed. We should be Guildford streamers. We're the only ones allowed.
Yeah, the
in whole of
Guildford. The Guildford Streamers.
We could have 4 of us and call ourselves the
Stream.
Guildford 4 Stream. No, maybe not. I didn't get that reference, don't worry. I'm not even going to explain that one.
You got an extra 4 channels. Good grief.
Whoa. It's like
I've got,
Pokemon.
like,
trying to collect them all. Yeah.
This is really good, Tom.
It's cool, isn't it? I just think Sonic fan games, they almost make up for what Sega did for so many years with the Sonic franchise. Because it wasn't really until Sonic Mania that we had a truly great Sonic game again. But yeah, these things went some way towards filling that void. I can remember this came out, I think the original version might be in 2013 or 14. And yeah, I just thought, again, it's not as polished as an actual Sega product, this one. But it has a nice feel to it and it kind of makes up.
It looks great.
It. Yeah. So look forward to seeing it from cardboard soon.
Yeah. My personal channel, that I think there's only 3 of us in Guildford Town. Yeah, there's only 3 of us OGs still left in Guildford. Wayne's around as well. I mostly use them to put 4 likes on videos. All right.
That's a good idea. So yeah, any time you get like 4 likes on a video bill in quick succession, you know it's actually Oak City.
I know it's Oak
paid,
City. Yeah. There's some like YouTubers out there that like make loads and loads and loads of channels and it's like likes all their videos. This is my Breaking Up the Band channel. The gaming in China. Okay.
I like
So
it when,
these are all your channels.
do you remember that time when Oak City, because you thought it was me, changed his name to, I can't remember what it was now, something like Tom really owns the channel or something like that. I can't remember what the name was, and he joined, you're like, Tom, you've made that really weird channel. And I'm like, boys, you're going to think it's me. I'm going to take responsibility because it's funny, but it's actually not. All of that stuff, and it's actually Oak City. And that cracked me up.
Oh, hi, Mark. How you doing? You just gave us 4 likes. Congratulations. Thank you very much. How you doing, Mark? OC is feeling what?
Wow, that's
OC
really articulate
filling
there.
the chat. Are you enjoying yourself, Tom?
I am. Like, I wanted to... See, the thing is, man, when we got talking earlier and you were like, oh, is there any more Sonic stuff you could do? I kind of felt like, oh, I don't want to do like another generic playthrough of a Sonic game. I want to play something a bit different and hopefully something I don't know, like back to front and inside out. So that's why I went for this, because I don't know this very well. In fact, I barely know this at all. I've probably played this for, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes tops.
Well, you know,
so it's cool.
You're killing it. Oh, by the way, at Oak City, it was Bill Love's Super Hide Alive. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
And I was freaking out a little bit. A game definitely came back to haunt me.
What was funny was you thought it was me, and I was like thinking to myself, Bill, how would I have time to play a game and set up a YouTube account at the same time? In order to...
Yeah. You're a man of many talents.
That's right.
It's cold where you are, is it, Mark? Is it very cold? Okay. Feeling a type messy.
Oh, wow.
UK streaming community.
Look at that, it's Metal
Oh,
Tales.
sick. That's well cool. I prefer Metal Sonic, but that's still cool, man. We've got UK streaming channel, community, sorry. UK streaming community. Although Sonic games are good, they are quite boring these days. We've got Sonic Mania, which is pretty damn sweet. We played that recently. That was really, really cool.
I played for it twice, in fact, remember?
Yeah, you did. You did, yes. Virtual Hide-a-Lide. I like that game. Virtual Hide-a-Lide, I think I would have loved back in the day, and I stand by that. I think I would have liked that back in the day. Before Skyrim, before Oblivion, before Fallout, and all that sort of exploration stuff. being out in the countryside. I love that stuff. And I think if I played Super High, Virtual Highlight, I would have liked it. 24 to 20 minus 24 2 weeks ago. Holy crap! I've been in minus 37 in Svalbard, which is really near the North Pole, and that was cold, man. I ran outside my boxes, started jumping around the place, drinking whiskey. Yeah,
that's
minus
so you.
37.
That's why I'm friends with you. Not because of nudity, but because you're just so spontaneous. You do the things no one else
would
would ever
Northern
do.
Lights as well. The Northern Lights came out. I thought I've got to jump around in my boxes under the Northern Lights in minus 38, minus 37, and I did it.
I could safely say
I got video evidence of it as well.
You won't get many chances in your life to do that.
Exactly, and I thought, why not? I've got to do something stupid, and then I got caught by the hotel manager as well. But it was all good. Oak City Evening. Oh, hello. Sega Forever. Yep. Virtual Bill Life. That's a game I need. You walk around a cemetery looking for cardboard. That'd be a very strange game. But yeah, make it.
Oh wow, look at this. Sorry, I'm just looking at the background. Look at Tails in his plane.
Oh my god, that's like Mode 7 going
deadly.
on there. That's serious, that's like Mode 7.
Yeah, well, it is running on PC, so yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, man.
It's not like a ROM hack or something. They've kind of made it from the ground up, as it were, for PC, so they can do all these effects. That's crazy. I like that.
Yeah. That is cool.
Look at it.
Don't give me ideas.
Yeah, I can just imagine you like making this now. I just realised I've got a mouse cursor. Fly that around on the screen. It's pretty cool. Like I said, it doesn't feel
really cool.
quite as clean, like in terms of the way Sonic handles and things. It's not awful, but it isn't that accurate to the originals.
I think it's cool, man.
But it still works really well as a game. I think it was made in Game Maker or something similar, so that's why it won't be as accurate. Which is fair enough. You know, you have to work with the limitations you have, don't you?
Do you know what? I'd love to make my own game. I don't know how you do it though. Someone's making like a sort of 8-bit, 16-bit from Resident Evil, but it's it's. You ever play that game, The Immortal? A game called The Immortal. You ever play that?
Yeah, I remember that on the Mega Drive. EA, wasn't it?
Yeah, it looks like that. It's kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. Like an overhead sort of game, but like perspective view. It looks really cool, man.
I mean, bro, I know how to make a game. It's just it takes a huge amount of time. It's basically that. So this game we're playing now, you could actually download the code to this and a level editor and everything, and make your own.
I have no idea.
But it would take so long. That's the problem. Like honestly, it would take forever. But you might have time for it. I wouldn't. That's the problem. I'd love to, but I just wouldn't have the time.
Yeah. I'd love to give it a go.
Cool.
To be honest, what would make me feel warmer is if you both would sing the chorus to Sonic Boom. I don't know how that goes, Tom. Do you want to take it away?
Well, the great thing is, Bill, in this beautiful age of internet, I could look it up and embed it into this stream so that you could listen to it, and it would be no trouble at all, provided you'll sing along with me. Are you up for a sing along?
I don't know, man.
I'm going to pause this for a moment.
As long as my wife doesn't hear me.
Yeah, oh good. The music's carried on, so we can chat away whilst I download it. It's always funny when you go and download something from YouTube.
I might let you do it.
Oh, Bill.
I might jump in a little bit.
Billiam, it's your channel. This is the main content of your channel.
Yeah, but you're the one that flipping runs it. You said that yourself. I used to use the Games Factory in 2002. I re-bought it recently. It's quite easy to use. Do it. Is that in Palpatine's voice? Do it. There's actually like a video on YouTube, a 10-hour-long video of Palpatine saying do it for 10 hours. I got to 9 hours and 45 minutes and I switched it off.
Okay, bro, I'm going to embed Sonic CD.
Do it, man.
Oh, Bill, you're letting me down.
Okay, I'll give it a go, but I'll sort of maybe do a little dance and sort of sing a little bit.
It definitely wasn't what I was anticipating tonight. I didn't think tonight was going to involve karaoke of some sort, but now that we're there, I'm just going to go with it. I just realised.
Has it got the words? Can I read the words?
Oh no, you don't have the words. You've got to guess what the words are. That's all part of the fun.
I have every word there possibly is in the English language. I want to do a Sonic where we actually zoom in on each other's faces and we do it as well.
I think that's necessary, isn't it, really? I'm just trying to work out how it's quite a challenge to do this live whilst we're streaming to the internet.
Well, this isn't the kind of Can You Feel the Sunshine one, is it?
Can you hear it, Bill?
Oh, no, yeah, I can hear it, man. Tom, you do it. You're better than this stuff than I am, like singing.
I'm definitely not good at singing. Just putting it out there. My singing is atrocious.
I was drunk the other night with my friend. We were having like me and my friend were having some whiskey, 2 meters apart, obviously. And
oh, good. Thanks for clarifying. Yeah.
Yeah, in the garden, and we were singing along, and we were too afraid to sing to each other. So God knows, stone cold sober, singing Sonic Boom, and my wife was probably outside the door listening to me. Go on, take it away, Tom.
All right then, man. I'm just working out the best way to do this, and I think I've worked out what it is. This is all, it wasn't what I was anticipating from my evening doing karaoke of Sonic Boom, but
I'll dance for you, Tom.
So in theory, I should be able to send the audio from my YouTube back to the stream. So it's a bit of a proof of concept that we're doing this all live. I'm just checking all my audio settings. It's an intense moment for me.
Just one thing Mark said, and we just stop the whole stream, and you're going to start singing.
It's mainly because I just think you have to go with the bands, don't you, on these things? It's all about.
It is true. It's true.
Whatever's funny. So
I dance as much as I can, man, because I've been doing gardening all day, and I'm not what I used to be. Oh Christ!
So I'm just working out,
blasphemy.
Sussing out how to. Right, I think I've got it. Mark, you've got a lot to answer for here, man. If this kills Bill's channel and everybody unsubscribes, it's all on your head.
Probably will.
So, can you let me know, Billiam, if you could hear Sonic CD when I do this?
Are you really going to do this?
Can you hear Sonic CD playing, Bill?
I can. It's very faint though, which means you're going to overpower it.
Okay. So I'm just going to mess around with the. So let me know, how's that sound?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
A little bit loud, but yes, all right.
Right, down a little bit. I mean, the louder the better, probably, because I can't sing at all.
Yeah, probably.
I'm only doing this, by the way, because there's fan demand, and this is like super cringy, but it's hilarious. I'm probably going to do like 5 seconds and
I
then stop.
My rhymes were bad.
Yeah, that's it. There's some serious ripping going on here. The build-up, like people think I'm actually good at singing, and I'm not. I'm like actually terrible.
We can hear too much game music. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I think that's probably right, actually. Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom. Okay, I've done it now. That's great. Finished. What do you think of my rendition, guys? I think I did really well there.
I'm sorry, that's it.
Yeah, I kept it to that because I realised it just wasn't going to work. I'm just going to get the game back in. That's all because Mark did that. Yeah. I think the game might have crashed. Oh no.
Oh no, there you go. Well, that was totally worth it.
Yeah. To be fair though, man, when people watch this, they're looking for that kind of high quality content. It's all about the randomness. True. That's what I like when I see a stream. I actually prefer it when people are prepared to go for something really weird like that.
Yeah, you do have a beautiful voice, I must say.
Obviously. Yeah, it matches my beautiful eyes, I'd say.
Yeah. Your voice matches your beautiful eyes.
Yeah, that's a weird expression.
Yeah.
It's quite cool doing stuff like that because you learn stuff about OBS when you do things outside the box. That's why I embrace the challenge. Yeah. So every time you do something like that, if I have to ever do it again, then I'm like, okay, now I know how to make it work.
Yeah.
Oh. What I don't know is how to get through here.
Are you going to die, Tom? Don't die.
Probably. Oh no! I blame you.
He died.
If I'd sung Sonic Boom, then I'd have had the Sonic powers to not die there.
Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom. Is that it?
What I love is I can now go back on this stream and create a GIF of that and upload it onto the Discord server. So thank you, Bill. Audiality, if you could see where the timestamp is, and Adam as well. That is what we're going to use on our server. We now have a recording of Bill singing. In fact, we could even send that to Lauren. Lauren might want it as a ringtone, possibly. Yeah.
Just a loop.
Yeah.
Loop over and over. 10 hours. 10 hours worth.
Yeah. This is what you married.
Look at the state of him. File the divorce papers immediately. Okay, next challenge. Both of you need to do a scorpion line. Well, he's only got one line, hasn't he? Get over here!
He's got one more, which is...
Get over here!
Come here! In the new ones, doesn't he?
Come here! He does do a little sweary one at some point as well.
We can't have that bad language on this channel.
Yeah,
I've already told you off once tonight.
Come here!
Swears.
Come here! Come here!
We've not done
What other stuff?
like
What
Mortal
other
Kombat,
stuff?
have we, on this stream ever?
No, we haven't. We haven't done Mortal Kombat. That'd be cool if I did a Mortal Kombat. I got a cameo of the dude saying, "Come here." Ed Boon, is it?
Oh yeah, that's right. Or if you did if you actually did a death move on somebody in the middle of the stream and killed them, that would be really cool.
I think like Mortal Kombat out of cardboard would be sick.
It would, man.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah, I really think that's one you should go.
Imagine like over the top fatalities in cardboard. That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Can you imagine that, how YouTube would deal with it? They'd probably see it as really overly brutal and stuff, wouldn't they? Depending how realistically you go with it. Didn't you have a film? Was it like Manhunt that? When you created the video, YouTube came up for warnings saying, "Oh, this contains."
No, I posted it on some sort of website or something, and I got banned for life.
That's hilarious.
And I just said, "So if I come back here when I'm 80 and I say I'm sorry, I'll still be banned?" And they went, "Yes." So excellent. Forza MK21 trailer. I think personally, it looks damn good. But you know, still a video game film, so you got to give it a little bit of slack. It's not amazing, but like it's still damn good for a video game film, I think. Box off your stream to smooth the edges. You can make a single thin line to paint and add image multiple times to OBS. You can rotate and lengthen the lines around your boxes. Okay. Nice. No Mortal Kombat unless you really want the death move tank things. Move the tank things. Death move. Because you only have prone line images when you change color and save it. It changes all the lines in OBS.
I'm not sure what you mean, so I'm gonna need to Google this afterwards.
I'm not clued up with OBS or anything like that. Tom's my man; he hooks me up.
It'd be interesting to look into that. I'm not quite sure. Yeah. Maybe if you could, like jump into our Discord UK streaming. It'd be really cool to chat more and find out, like what that is. Because I know some people put boxes, don't they, around streams with lines. I've seen that done sometimes. Yeah. Maybe that's what they're talking about.
Yeah,
possibly. But
I'm not sure. I wonder
what that actually improves. Does it make it render better, or it'd be interesting to find out.
I love the small snippet of the original theme as Sub-Zero created the ice sphere. I think it looks good, man. A lot of people were bitching about it, as they do. But I thought I like the way Scorpion's quite old as well, and I like the way you see how Jax lost his arms.
Oh yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
The only thing that concerned me is it seemed like it was going towards Mortal Kombat 3 at that point rather than 2, because it looked like a Mortal Kombat 2 was being the main one referenced, but he lost his arms in Mortal Kombat 3 if you remember, because he had them in 2.
Yeah, I think ideally they should maybe not follow the games too much and just have enough stuff from the games to enjoy it. Yeah. But maybe just have do their own thing. Because if you go follow the games too much, you lose creative control. So maybe just do your own sort of thing.
It's a franchise that's been around for so long now that they've got decades worth of material to draw on as well. And you'd be better off drawing on the best bits of the material rather than being too bound by a plot line.
That's it.
Yeah,
that's it. Just have stuff. Like Jax loses his arms somehow. Scorpion, some sort of old school NetherRealm samurai dude who's dead or whatever he is.
Let's be honest. Like fighting game stories were never, sort of the greatest fictional masterpieces of all time. They were just there as a means to an end to get you into the game, weren't they? Really.
There's a hell of a lot of backstory with Mortal Kombat though.
Yeah,
loads of it. And I didn't even know what the hell's going on. Like, there's a level in Mortal Kombat 3 or Trilogy where Cyrax is in the desert freaking out. Like, what's that all about?
I always thought they did a great job actually with all the backstory and the lore from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I never knew what it was about.
It's a really developed world. Someone like me, like that's kind of one of the things a bit like go and find out about. Oh, well, actually, Mr. Needlemouse was just because the Japanese developers didn't have a word for hedgehog or whatever rubbish it is. I'm similar with things like, even though I'm not a Mortal Kombat fan per se, I like the storyline. I'll just sit there and go on Wikipedia and read up all the characters and things. So that really appeals to me.
Let's catch up with the chat. I shall animate the section when Tom started claiming out his channel. Bill and Tom have to talk like Liquid and Solid Snake from MGS for the next minute. I don't know what he sounds like. Never got into Metal Gear Solid. I was like N64 guy. I never had a PlayStation, so I missed out on Metal Gear Solid, unfortunately. Yeah, I could do that. I've been streaming on OBS for 3 years now, so I know it well. I know nothing about OBS. How did you become a token taskmaster, Mark? You've got to push the boundaries. There was a Tekken game that had platforming part with multiple enemies came at once.
That was that Tekken 5? I think it was PS2, wasn't it? The last Tekken game on PS5. On PS2 had like a really cool single player mode that had a whole kind of storyline and everything. I think it was 5.
They should set us challenges of do impressions.
Yeah.
Do that. Give us tasks to do impressions of video game characters. I'll be honest, man. I don't know much. I only play the games I played as a kid, so I don't really. And I was always broke as a kid, so I didn't have that much money. So like I haven't got that much of video game knowledge. I only know the stuff I like. So I try it.
And that's definitely just to kind of touch on something that's come up a few times. There's been quite a few games people have sort of said, "Oh, could you stream this?" or "Oh, would you like to do that game?" But they've not been ones Bill's particularly connected to. Those games will be coming up on streams, but on my channel. And when Bill wants to, he'll be jumping in with me as well. But we just kind of feel, for this channel, we want to keep it things that relate in some way to Bill's work. Because as much as I joke, like the main content isn't me streaming. Actually, it is. It's Bill's, like proper cardboard work. No, it isn't. It's me streaming.
The single player mode was better than the actual game. Oh well, Bill, you need to play Metal Gear Solid PS1 Legendary. Yeah, I know I need to play it. I definitely need to play it. Adam coughs and he wants to play that VV.
Oh yeah, I'm still up for that. I think that sounds cool. Maybe I should look at doing it over the weekend at some point.
Bill, do an impression of Tom. An impression of Tom. Okay. Let me think.
Go on, Bill.
Let me think. I don't really know. I don't know what to say, actually. That's a hard one.
It's probably some kind of sarcasm on my part, isn't it? Because I make all those kind of sarky little side remarks.
I think an impression of you, I can't really do an impression of you, but like, I think it's kind of like when you show me something which is absolutely hilarious, but you say it with kind of like a deadpan voice. Like, and if you look here, we have Captain McFur. I'm just like, oh my God, Tom, why aren't you laughing? Look at the state of that thing. Family Guy, Simpsons. I think I have to probably say Simpsons just for the fact. I think Family Guy is funnier than Simpsons, but I would have to say Simpsons because it's just amazing and it rocks. But I've heard it's not as good as it used to be.
I was going to say it depends on the era with The Simpsons. There were a couple of seasons that just really weren't funny at all. But I watched it.
What ones are those?
Oh, I feel like it. I might be getting it wrong here. I feel like it was around season 19 or 18. It dropped down in quality, but I watched some recently on Disney Plus, and they're actually funny again. I thought, like the newer series seem to have picked up again, which is good. I always had like a big attachment to Simpsons. I think because we grew up with it, didn't we? Really, it was like our time in the 90s. Simpsons was the cartoon.
I've got an idea for impressions. We have to do impressions of Simpsons characters.
That's a good one.
Okay, so tell us a Simpsons character, and we and Tom have to do an impression of a Simpsons character. Bill impression of Boris Johnson talking about Tom's gameplay.
That's brilliant.
Boris Johnson.
I'll give this a go if you can't do it as well.
Sonic the Hedgehog is a fantastic game played by Tom. He puts in 110% every time and does a remarkable job. And while I sit here and comment on his gameplay, which I do a very poor job of doing. There you go.
That's very good.
Marge Simpson. Marge
Is
Simpson.
that for you or for me?
Oh, homie. Oh, homie. Oh, homie.
So bad.
So bad.
And yet hilarious.
Apu.
I'm trying to think, how would I do Marge?
Who?
I'll just try and do a quick... Oh, homie. No, I can't do it either.
Homie.
You sound like a... Oh, what do you sound like? You know, like in The Exorcist.
Death, Satan.
Your mama sucks.
Oh, yeah.
I won't say it loud, but that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, I saw like Pazuzu, the devil out of The Exorcist.
That's
not
right.
Marge Simpson.
Yeah.
They're not too far apart, really, are they? Marge Simpson and Pazuzu from The Exorcist.
To be fair, they actually, now that I think about it, their voices do sound quite similar.
Oh, what's the sort of stuff that Apu says? Gigantic
It's
acids.
thank you, come again. That was always the line. Thank you, come
Take
again.
this copy of gigantic acids.
I'm be on your way.
Hi, everybody. Is that Dr.
Hi,
Nick?
Dr. Nick.
Hi, everybody. That's Dr. Nick, isn't it? It's amazing how many characters there are on The Simpsons.
I know, and how they, well, I won't say they've held up well because some of them are like blatant racial stereotypes, but
Yes.
yeah, there's a lot of, I mean, I think that's one of the longest running, if not the longest series in American history, isn't it? To be, because what are they on, season 22 or 23? Something crazy like that.
Worst Sonic stream ever. That's a terrible impression of him. Whoa, that blew me away.
This is pretty
Maggie.
cool. I'm just looking at this enemy. That's quite cool. It must
That
take
is-
so long
yeah.
to do, like, regardless of the level design and the music, just to think about creating the graphics. You think, imagine making that in Photoshop or something. It'd take ages.
That would take a while, wouldn't it? I'd love to do like help a team make graphics for Sonic or full games.
Yeah.
I'd love to make some sprites. That'd be good fun. I reckon I
I
could do
found
alright
a new
doing
move.
that.
It looks like he's
Oh,
farting.
wow. Yeah, he does look like he's flying actually.
Look at my farts.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, I love how Adam's going, what has this stream become? It's a real question. It's like we're just dancing like monkeys at this point. I'm
Yeah,
just
they
not
got
used
rid
to
of.
fart
Who
noise.
else did they get rid of in The Simpsons that were kind of racial stereotypes? They got rid of Apu. Who else did they get rid of?
Apu was
think
the big
they-
one, wasn't
a few
it?
people-
That made the papers
Yeah,
that they were getting rid of Apu.
Yeah, I liked that character though. I really liked Apu. I thought he was a cool character.
I'm not sure that he was that much. I mean, yeah, maybe it
Yeah,
was
but he's
racial
just-
stereotype. It's hard to say.
Yeah, it was, but like, I find with like Simpsons goes with everybody, doesn't it? It goes up to everything,
That's right.
I suppose. So it's kind of like there's all stereotypes there in Simpsons.
Ooh,
But
that's
I did
interesting.
thought he's quite a cool character.
I don't know what I'm meant
Oh,
to do
he's-
here,
that's
but
cool.
oh, okay.
I'll be open to see Rick and Mega Man.
Oh wow, I've got weird moves. What is going on here? I'm just look at what he does. So you can charge up Mega Man
Whoa.
style, charge up and shoot. Wow, this game definitely just got weirder, but in a good way. Because, like I said, I didn't want some kind of generic Sonic stream. I wanted something a bit different, and that I've never seen in a Sonic game.
Oh, they've
pretty
changed
cool.
Dr. Hibbert. Dr. Hibbert's voice has been recast. Was he the guy with the laugh? I thought he was. Oh, I love that guy. I love that guy.
You know, Edna Krabappel, was that her name?
Yeah, she
Krabappel.
died.
She
didn't
died, yeah, which was sad.
Yeah. I think she died in a traffic accident or something.
They were saying, I was reading that they did a really nice tribute to her where they used some kind of unused line of dialogue she'd recorded that talked about Bart not being such a bad kid anyway or something.
Oh.
And yeah, apparently it was like quite emotional for them. I could sort, that's
actually.
going to sound weird, but I think I'd get emotional as kind of a long-term fan. Oh wow, what's this?
Yeah, and
I was
like
just
hearing the
farting.
voice from the grave.
Yeah, I find that freaky anyway though. When I watch something and I know somebody in it has passed away, I always find that a bit of a
Oh,
strange
yeah.
feeling. I don't know if that's just me, but
Yeah, I think I had to deal with that recently. Actually, I think I saw some photos of some old friends of mine that have passed away, and I was like, man, like I think I saw a video of one of my friends and they passed away. And I was like, wow, that's really strange to know. Like you see them. Yeah, it's really strange.
I get that in a big way
Bethesda-
with because my sort of dad died, only kind of a year ago, I've still got loads of his stuff. In fact, I'm using my dad's old computer monitor to stream this game from. So it's like everywhere I look, there's remnants, and yeah.
He had a lot of tech,
He did. It was quite impressive. You stayed over at his place. Do you remember?
I did, man. I did.
That was funny.
Before our 50-mile walk.
Yeah.
Time, man. That was
so
good
funny.
company. Bethesda games are not going to be Microsoft exclusives. I'm not actually surprised. I don't know much about the Hello Nintendo Freaks. How you doing? Tom, I had the same thing with Rogue One.
Yeah.
I watched Star Trek.
Yeah, I can see that with Rogue One because of the end
I watched Star Trek Beyond the weekend. I felt sad due to Leonard Nimoy and Anton Yelchin. You know who those are, dude? Oh, I know who Leonard Nimoy is. He's out of Invasion of Body Snatchers and plays Spock, doesn't he?
That's right. Bro, I just need to point out how awesome the music is on this level. I might pause for a second I'm just going to turn it up because I just think this track is really, really cool. I'll just play it. I'm only going to do like a few seconds of it of loud music.
Very good.
That's really cool, so I'll just turn down the music again.
The Uncanny Valley Grand Moff Tarkin. Moff Tarkin was played by Peter Cushing, wasn't he? Who died, and then they digitally made his face again for Rogue One. Basically, Microsoft brought Bethesda, and I'm quite surprised that the games won't become a Microsoft exclusive.
I think that's largely down to monopoly laws. I think if you just buy up loads of corporations and take over an industry, you can get fined or forced to be broken up. I know Facebook are facing that at the moment. Or I don't think it's actually happening, but it's been talked about because they bought out Instagram and WhatsApp. They basically have a monopoly now, don't they, on all the popular forms of digital communication. So watchdogs are starting to look at them and go, oh, actually, you can't just control everything. I know there's been similar comments thrown towards Apple and Google as well. Because
really,
well, when you look at it, their ecosystems just they almost seem to own every part of human interaction now. So if you're with Google, you might have Google TV, Google Music, Google Chat, Google Documents, and you can't. Basically, there are laws to stop one company from controlling an entire industry, and that includes the video game industry. So you couldn't just have one company with loads of money buy up every single publishing house. They wouldn't legally be allowed to do so, which is good, because that's otherwise. Can you imagine if one company just owned everything and they were called Disney? That's what Disney are doing, isn't it? Yeah. Star Wars, Marvel, all the actual Disney properties.
Well, they're sort of taking all the films, aren't they? Taking all the big franchises and just god, Mandalorian's good.
Is it? I've not watched that yet.
Good.
Have you got Disney Plus then?
Wow. I haven't got Disney Plus. No, I haven't got it. But I've heard it's. I've seen bits of the Mandalorian. It's pretty damn good. Back to sort of.
Oh, so it's a bit like your knowledge of Black Panther, where you haven't seen it, but you've decided.
I've seen it. I've seen it. The meme was over. It sucked. I've seen it. It wasn't good. I didn't enjoy it. Not my sort of thing. But it's not my sort of thing. I know some people do like that sort of stuff.
It's also like part 14 or something of the Marvel Universe, so if you've not seen the others, there's a lot
that's the problem. I haven't seen the others, so I don't appreciate it that much. So maybe, I don't know, maybe I still can't make an opinion on it. I don't know.
My actual opinion for you with Marvel films is that it might be worth you watching just the good ones, if that makes sense, and I can tell you which ones are worth watching. And then you can go, right, this is for me, or no, this isn't for me, all this stuff.
Surely, if you've seen it all and you get into it, they're all good. You know what I mean?
Well, no, not completely. Some of them are definitely, highlights that are really good, and some of them still suck. You could still have a Marvel film that wasn't very good. Thor the Dark World would be the example I'd give. That wasn't very good, even as a Marvel fan. I don't know where I'm meant to go here. I feel like I'm about to die. Oh, no, I'm not. I thought that was going to kill me. Right. I thought the background would crush me at that point.
Let's catch up with the chat. Yeah, Peter Cushing had a live cast of his face for Top Secret, a Val Kilmer spoof movie. They scanned that. Oh, right, okay. Chat got morbid.
Yeah, it did,
I didn't know that Peter Cushing's face was secret mold scan. I didn't know that either. Mondo is good, but there is no guarantee it will be grand with all the controversies. Mando is good. What sort of
Mandalorian.
controversies in Mando?
That's what it means, Mandalorian.
Okay.
Not a
yeah,
I thought it was a person. When it first said Mando, I was like, who's Mando?
Yeah,
I don't know
I thought you
called
spelled
Mando.
Mando wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think there's controversy. Someone put a tweet or something out and got was cancelled because of a tweet. Crazy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think someone got put an opinion out on Twitter and got sacked. Look up the 20th Century Fox acquisition scandal. How Disney offered money for 20th Century Fox and they refused and went all retail platforms and removed Disney stock from. Oh my God, Nabil, we appreciate the classic Jaws, Exorcist, Terminator, and all the Do you remember we were talking about the Terminator and how they
it's Metal Sonic.
I like
What a
Metal
weird,
Sonic.
like new Metal Sonic. Look, he looks like he's made out of liquid
that's-
metal or something.
Really?
Yeah, look at him.
Sweet.
I'm only going by what I'm seeing.
But yeah, like they remade all the sound effects for Terminator 1 on the VHS. The sound effects were awesome, but in the DVD version they sucked.
Oh, really?
I really didn't like it. Yeah,
Sucks.
it really sucked. Yeah, you can't get another copy of unless you get the VHS version of Terminator. You got all these like muffled sound effects.
I died. Oh, look at that! I finished it and I died at the same time.
Oh wow!
Oh, look, there's Eggman up there. I didn't even notice him on the first run through.
Yeah, I always get the original mix of it. Yeah, but it's all gone now. I can't find it anywhere unless you get Terminator on VHS. And then you need a VHS player, and VHS is good, but it's nice to watch something on DVD with that original. Oh well.
Can you not get
retail
like a
units?
really good version? I know I shouldn't be using this bad word online, but off
Do
something
it.
like Pirate Bay would probably have
Oh, yeah.
a definitive version of Terminator 2 that you could then put on a memory stick and put
Terminator
on your
1.
TV.
Hopefully, but we can only hope.
That's what I tend to do with these things. I mean, I've never done with these things ever, and would not endorse doing on any possible level.
Oh well, there you go. Mark has got the original sound mix on DVD from the US. I'll show you, Tom, if I can get hold of that, Mark, at some point. However, if you can, I don't know, burn us a copy or something, that'd be amazing.
By which he means, don't burn him a copy. He never breaks the law, and neither do I.
Sound mix. Oh man, that'd be so cool. That'd be so. And I can show you, Tom, the difference between sounds. It's
I'd like that.
so much better. Yeah, it's so much better. It's really weird they did it. Yeah, I remember the conversation you wanted. They told Netflix to bury X-Men and other properties and retail stores to remove 20th century stock of Disney would pull from the stores. God, it's so ruthless, isn't it?
Mad, isn't it?
Yeah. I remember that's the MK Metallics from Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Yeah, it is.
It's similar, but he's got a slightly different design, doesn't he? I notice.
Yeah.
Particularly his face. His face looks very different.
4-2 is like one division. I don't want to spoil that, but as good as it is, doesn't want everyone wanted necessarily.
Ironically, I like WandaVision, but I can see why. Like one of my other friends, who's a big Marvel fan, he just hated it and he refuses to sort of see any good point in it at all. He's one of those guys. He's just very opinionated. But the thing is, though, Bill, like I can talk to you and you won't say definitively that your opinion is right. Like you'll go,
No,
oh
it's
yeah,
not.
but I can see
Absolutely
somebody else
not.
might take it differently. Whereas this friend isn't like that. He's just like, oh, it's just terrible. And you go,
No.
why is it
thing
terrible?
with me?
Because I think it's good for these reasons. No, it's just terrible.
Everybody has an opinion to say something isn't good. But the thing is, though, doesn't mean they're right. And I don't think I'm
look.
right to say I didn't enjoy that. Oh, look, is that
Mighty
thing
the
in little-
Armadillo.
The armadillo. Yeah,
Sorry, that means
I
something to
think
me,
I-
and to you, you're like, why are you talking about Mighty the Armadillo? That means nothing
Well,
to
I
me.
can talk about my favourite film of all time, and there'd be someone out there that would say that's absolute crap. You know, like I remember going to watch Alien in the cinema. I was like, oh my god, I'm watching Alien in the cinema. There's nothing better than this. I
can't
came
believe-
out and heard.
Sorry, I can't believe you watched Alien in the cinema. You must have been about 5.
No. It was re-released. They brought it out
okay.
again. And then there was some girl that came out and was like, that was absolute rubbish. I have no idea why people like that film today. And I was like, how can you not see that's a decent film? But everyone's got their right to opinion.
Yeah.
It doesn't make her a bad person. It's just their opinion.
I actually saw Exorcist in the cinema last summer, which was
Really?
it was really cool. I saw it in
Must
Belfast.
be terrifying and really must be pretty scary in the cinema to watch that because all the sort of strobe effects with the face, with Zuzu's face. I love The Exorcist. Such a very, very good horror movie.
Surprisingly,
it's one of your
it wasn't
favourite
all
movies?
scary. Like some of it was, but some of it just felt. I think because it's that bit older as a film, when I was watching it in the cinema, some of the special effects had aged quite badly. When watching it in the cinema, I mean, you probably wouldn't find that on VHS because we've got to remember that projectors and things are showing a much higher resolution now. A bit like when you play an old school video game and it looks pixelated. Something similar happens with movie effects too.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But I mean, The Exorcist is such a good film. There's something about that. Another good film that I think is similar to The Exorcist is Hereditary, which is it's a newer film. But if you want to see a good horror movie, in the same kind of vein as The Exorcist, it's Hereditary. Really, really good.
I feel like once we get out of lockdown, Bill, you'll have to introduce me to some kind of classic horror movies I might have missed. Because I feel like you've got much more appreciation for them than I do. Yeah, see,
it depends if you like horror movies.
But I feel like I'd like to watch them a bit more.
Evil Dead 2 is basically Doom.
Yeah.
If you ask me. Evil Dead 2 is basically Doom 2. It's not, but it's a lot closer than the Doom films it's a lot closer to Doom than the Doom films, if you ask me. I have so many films in the theatre, a nice projector at the film school I went to. I hope cinemas stick around after COVID, man. I hope they don't all close down.
Yeah.
God, wouldn't that be sad? This is actually a Solid Mania hack, by the way. Ugh.
See, this isn't actually a Sonic Mania hack.
Oh, you dropped out of...
It looks like it could be a Sonic Mania hack, but it's not. It's not its own engine. Unless Nintendo Freaks means that there's now a Sonic Mania hack that remakes these levels, which would be amazing because that would fix the one problem I sort of have is the physics feel a bit off. If this was remade in Sonic Mania, that'd be a great game. It already is really
Eden
good.
Lake is Eden Lake. That was a pretty disturbing film, although I wouldn't say it's the most terrifying film I've ever watched. But it's very, very pretty unpleasant, to be fair. I struggle with Alien. I prefer the sequel, and to an extent, Alien 3. I love the first Alien film, but like I say, everyone's right to their opinion. I can see why some people would like the first Alien movie, but for me, I think it's a very, very, very well done film. It's basically like a slasher movie, like Halloween or Nightmare on Elm Street or Friday the 13th, but in space. And with like hints of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and stuff like that. Good film, man. I dig it.
Ooh,
I dig Alien.
and
Aliens. I've got a problem with Aliens now, right? I love the film. I grew up with it. It's one of my favourite films of all time, and still is. But why did she have to kill the Queen like she did? As an adult now, I see that the Queen was backing off. It did open one of its eggs, but she's got no control over that, I don't reckon. And she just sets fire to all the eggs. And I think she just backed off and let the whole planet blow up, personally.
Is this your whole kind of concern for animals also extends to...
It is a little bit. It is a little bit. I will admit. I thought she was out of order for killing all its eggs. She backed off and she backed all its the guards off as well. And she's going to walk out of there. Obviously, she might have set the guards after her after she left, but she could probably handle it.
Oh look, it's like Donkey Kong Country here. That's quite cool.
I just went off on a massive tangent then.
That's all right.
Eden Lake was uncomfortable. I didn't like the ending of that film. I really wish she got away. Well, spoiler that. I didn't like the ending. I thought it was a bit cruel, personally, and I didn't like the flipping horrible people in it. They were flipping gross. I wanted them to win. It's one of those films where like I'm all for sometimes a dark ending in a film, but I felt that film Eden Lake. It didn't need a dark ending. It needed a happy ending. It just didn't feel. I didn't like it when it ended. Bill feels bad for the alien. Well, they are main characters of the film. The film is called Aliens. Yeah. I feel sorry. I feel sorry for the Queen in Aliens, especially when he gets chucked. He didn't really do anything wrong. when you think about it. I mean, it's just doing its thing. It's just being an alien. It's just laying eggs like any other creature does. And she flipping tortures it.
I'm just noticing a Nintendo Freaks comment about the game. Yeah, like, can't believe it's not a Mania hack because it looks that good.
Yeah, it does. It does look really good, man.
It's so cool,
really
isn't it?
good.
Oh, Nintendo Freaks. Yeah, cool. I look forward to your DM. Just said he's going to DM me something. I love that the TDawg name has come back as my online name. It was where that comes from is like at uni. It's like this nickname I had in the SU that was more ironic. We just used to joke around with TDawg, but I needed some kind of silly name for when I'm online, and yeah, I'm going to stick with it for now. But Bill said something funny the other day by mistake. He went, "Oh, are you going to call your channel Gaming with TDawg, or are you going to call it something better?" And
no, I didn't mean that.
If I think of something better, then or someone else does, let me know.
Well, bad, man. I didn't mean that.
Doesn't matter, Bill. I'm not like attached to it, but like I just thought it's hilarious that you just came out with it.
That was just verbal diarrhea. That didn't come out like.
It was so funny though.
Well, you really back yourself. Go, that sounded really weird when I said that.
Yeah. So if anyone thinks of a name for my channel, I might call it Late Afternoon Reviews or Cardboard from Games or something like that. I'm not sure yet.
TDawg time. Bill identifies with the genetically engineered killing machines. That's quite telling about Bill. No, wait a minute. I just think the Queen did nothing wrong in Aliens. It was pissed. They killed all its eggs, ripped off its egg sac, and then it was pissed off, and then went on a bit of a rampage. But it's got a reason. I mean, it's got a flipping reason to do that, man. I think the Queen. I don't think the Queen's bad guy. I think Ripley's bad.
I feel like given the same circumstances, I might have done the same thing. You know, if I was forced to give birth to things, then I mean, if someone was like forcing me to give birth and things, and somebody set fire to me, I think I'd probably go on a bit of a rampage myself.
Yeah, definitely. I would go on a rampage. I would do exactly the same as what the Queen did if I was the Queen. I'd say, right, back off. She's obviously a threat. She could burn all the eggs. Let her back off, and that's it. And then, sort of my eggs has just hatched. That's not my fault. That's just the thing of the egg. And then she tortures it all. I would be livid and I'd kick her ass. But she ends up kicking my ass and chucks me out the airlock.
I've got to say, it's nice to talk about a queen other than a royal family. Because that seems to be my whole Facebook feed is just about that at the moment. And
I can't handle it. I can't handle politics.
I know you sort of choose to stay out of all that stuff, don't you?
I do. I use Facebook as a phone, basically, and that's it. I can't watch politics and stuff, especially when people get politics wrong.
Or when it divides friendships, that's where it becomes a real problem.
And that sort of thing as well. I don't like sort of like. It's like having fun. Same could be said about the shark in Jaws. Yeah, the shark in Jaws. I'm all for like these creatures that just get blown up just because they killed a few people. It's not it's just what they do, isn't it? Brody had no business killing him, just being a shark. Did kill Quint though, pretty brutally. You're still defending the bioengineered killing machine. I'll do it till I die, man. I'll back the Queen. Watch it again, and it's bang out of order what Ripley does.
I love that expression. It's bang out of order, mate. I can't believe you killed the Queen, mate.
It's bang out of order.
Bang out of order.
The Queen's eggs. If you watch it again,
out of order, mate.
She backs the guards off. The guards back away, and she's watching her go away because she sees as a threat. And then one of the eggs hatches by mistake because that's just what it does. She sets fire to it all. She grenades it. It was
That's proper bang out of order, mate.
It's bang out of order.
I feel like I have to do it in that voice.
It's kind of a bit of an understatement as well. There's a bit of an understatement too, saying it's bang out of order because it generally is just really out of order.
Would you say it's proper bang out of order?
I'm a xenomorph sympathiser. Thing is, I like the aliens, so I back them. I think Ripley dies in. Well, I'm going to spoil it actually because some people have never seen it. Finally, she can have a child. Bill was the first thing. Bill was the first to get the face hugger.
Oh, what's going on here?
I don't know.
This is pretty cool. Oh, look, the turtle. Look at that turtle in the top right. He's driving it. Yeah. Just trying to work
That's
out
quite
what I
cute.
need to do here. Maybe I just need to dodge for a bit.
Yeah, dodgy fluid. Bill, show Tom Return to Oz. That's one creepy film. Yeah, man. Tom.
Is that based on Wizard of Oz?
Yeah, it is. It's based on Wizard of Oz, but it's a sequel. and you got these things in it called wheelers. I very vividly remember it because I saw it as a kid once, and then never again, probably for reasons that are pretty simple.
Yeah.
But it's got these things called wheelers, and these blokes, these just guys with like long arms, and they have wheels at the end of where their hands are, and they scuttle around the place, and they're just. Whenever someone says "Return to Oz," you just instantly think wheelers because that's all you kind of remember because they're so traumatizing. I think it had some flying monkeys as well, but I think like the flying monkeys were nowhere near as terrifying as wheelers.
They were quite terrifying in a normal Wizard of Oz, as I remember.
They were, but the
monkeys,
wheelers are 10 times worse. Because in Return of Oz, they're like, how do we crank up the scarometer meter? And they just thought, right, we'll just use wheelers. What are wheelers? Some bloke with like wheels on his hands goes around wheeling everywhere and attacking people. Pretty freaky.
Man, I've got to say, this game is like really, really cool. Like, don't you think? Like, just even looking at the end of that last level, there was so much going on, like setting the scene, and I don't know, this is like exceeded my expectations. This game, definitely.
Oh, nice. Okay, I've got a question for you. I'd love you to check it out for 5 minutes. It's incredible. 2003 Games Factory Sonic Homebrew.
Okay, is that from Nintendo Freaks?
Yes, that's it. Yeah.
I could even, because we've got about 20 minutes left on the stream. I could even do that for the final 20 minutes.
Okay, if you want to do that. I mean, tonight is just checking out Sonic games, aren't we? We're just checking out bits.
Well, the thing is, this particular game that I'm playing now, all of the run-throughs I saw on YouTube took about 2 hours, and I don't have 2 hours to give.
We're not going to be able to complete this anyway.
That's right.
Why don't we, for the next 20 minutes, try the other one out, and then we can...
that sounds good.
That means we play free homebrew games. That's a good idea.
I'm going to put us into big screen whilst I set it up. So I'm going to jump into my... This might mess up your webcam, I just realised, but we'll soon find out.
That's okay. Gotta love the moose-headed flying couch. That is a thing.
Oh yeah, Bill, you've become a giant block of grey, but that's fine.
That's all right.
Oh, Sonic Time Attacks. I have heard of this one. Sorry, that was a bit of a spoiler, wasn't it? You should have reappeared in the stream now. Yep, you have reappeared. So behind the scenes, I'm going to install this. So just chat away whilst I do, because you know how these things go. Away.
Yeah. I think you would have been blown away that it was made on the Games Factory.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
2003. It's from that's when it was created. So I'm just going to jump in. Oh, look, that's nice.
What's some other horror movies? Do you like horror movies, Tom?
I do, but not as much as you. You seem to be pretty clued in on things. I like them. The thing is,
I grew up with horror movies, but then sort of as time moved on, a lot of horror movies is the same sort of formula over and over again.
Sure.
Unless you see something really unique, like Hereditary or something like that. There are some good horror movies that come out in recent years, but I just feel like a lot of the time it's the same sort of thing, especially slasher movies. It's like I enjoy Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But kind of like a lot of films now, it's like go to a house, it's pretty screwed up people. One person survives and they make their way out. And it seems to be a lot of that for a lot of different things.
Yeah. When it came to horror movies, I was a bit limited as a kid in that I liked them, but I could only watch the ones that it was actually possible for me to get hold of. And sometimes my mum would be chilled about things. I remember I watched Killer Clowns from Outer Space. That was a pretty crazy one.
Pretty out there.
Yeah. I'm just reading this.
I wouldn't recall that.
Following procedure, clearing data. To continue, press enter. Okay. Clearing data. I'm not quite sure what it's doing here, because I'm sure it did that a minute ago. But we'll soon find out. Oh, look, my hard drive's been formatted.
Oh, no. You're joking.
Well, this isn't what I expected. Any advice, Nintendo freaks? Yeah, of course it hasn't been formatted. Of course it hasn't, Bill. Can you imagine? Thanks Nintendo freaks for the malware. I forget you believe everything, don't you?
I told you I'm really, really gullible. What was the thing you said the other day that I believed? And how did you believe that? It's because when you talked on
Shigeru Miyamoto made the Sonic for the NES. That's what it was.
Yeah, you told me that. Yeah, that's right.
I believed you. Really?
It's because when you lie or fib, whatever you want to call it, you just sound so genuine. You'll be great in court. If you robbed a
Oh,
bank.
it's working now.
Oh,
Jamie
well
Bailey
done.
presents. Good old Jamie Bailey.
Bailey.
One of the
I knew
greatest
someone
game
called Jamie
developers
Bailey.
of our time. Maybe it's him.
It's probably definitely not him. It's definitely
Oh, this
not.
looks cool.
Oh, right. Sonic the Hedgehog. What's that? Time hack?
Time attack. So far seems pretty cool.
Gullah Bill.
When it moved the window, it messed up my.
Tom is a natural born fibber. Check it out. Oak City said I'm Gullah Bill.
Colour bit all brilliant. Oh, this is cool.
Oh, no, you didn't. I said that. Gullah Bill,
this.
yeah.
This looks well cool.
Oh, it's like Saruman.
Very ominous.
That is Saruman.
It's got a bit of a.
Oh,
what's it
am I
called?
saying Sauron or Saruman? Saruman, the big eye with a tower.
What was that thing?
with
Oh,
the
Count
rings.
Duckula. It looks a bit like Count Duckula.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay, what's happening here?
Oh, this is cool.
God, this proper like story going on.
I mean, Sonic is serious business, Bill.
Well, I know that from the comment section of my video now.
Catch him out
How
on the line.
dare you! How dare you!
I love how every so often Adam throws in a little reference and he'll take something we're saying and twist it onto Discord in some way. Catch me out on a lie on the Discord.
No, Discord. Remember Games Factory? I don't remember Games Factory. This is pretty good though, man.
Yeah, so Games Factory was essentially it was just when you wanted to develop a game but you had no idea how to program. Tell you what, I'm going to rephrase it. Think of it as a bit like the art alive of game development. That's probably the best way to conceptualize it in a moment. It's like a really basic way of making games. This is all really cool though. I like all this stuff.
Yeah, that is cool.
Just letting it play out. It feels like we're just watching a Sonic cartoon between us now, Bill.
It does a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Pretty damn good though.
That music comes from got it. It's Skybase Zone Sonic 1 Master System. Got it.
Oh.
I listened to it and I was like, right, I've got the
Count
ear. I
Duckula.
can get this. Slide City.
Count Duckula was a British show with a British. Who was the guy from the guys on Only Fools and Horses, wasn't it? Played Duckula.
Count Duckula.
Which looked good.
I don't
And
think my
Danger
down
Mouse.
button's
Danger Mouse
working.
is sick. There's Batfink as well with his bulletproof wing that he had. I used Games Factory. Remember Zeb? Z-E-B? Remember that as well?
ZEB.
Oh, this is quite cool. I like the way he can do like a sort of like delayed front flip there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, weirdly my down isn't working, so I can't spin. Which is a bit...
Your down isn't working. That is a big problem, dude. The graphics...
I'm going to play as far as I can without a down button, though.
Okay.
They're using
We've
Sonic
only got
Adventure
like 15
music
minutes
here.
left.
Yeah, I
think
can't
we're screwed.
press down, so I can't... Oh, I can now.
Oh! The graphics
so
on
I
this
can't duck,
just
but I can
straight
run
up
and
funny.
spin. Oh yeah, there we go. So you can't duck, but you can run and spin. Yeah, they don't look like actual Sonic graphics, but I don't think they look bad.
No,
it's just
they
a
don't.
totally different style. But I actually quite like it.
Yeah, I quite like
Yeah.
it. It's not bad, is it? Yes, it was on Nickelodeon here. Oh, Nickelodeon in the US. Ah, did you watch Batfink as well? Batfink was cool. There was Hong Kong Phooey, which I like too. A lot of like the old cartoons were good.
Look at that.
Tomb Raider poster.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
What was that about?
Maybe they did it
That's
just for the
ridiculous.
lols, and it is pretty lols in fairness.
Yeah, that's a little bit weird. That's sort of mixing.
What's
What's that
this
one?
one?
Rush Hour.
Rush Hour.
Rush Hour 3.
Okay, that's just...
What other
very
movie
bad.
posters are there?
That's so weird. I'll see how
What's that one? Oh, you got Rush Hour 3. Okay, you got Rush Hour
Right,
3.
that's cool. I like how they're using a lot of Sonic Adventure music. I'm just working out how the grind.
You got soap shoes on. Oh my god, he's got soap shoes on.
I like you get that. Is that from your skating days?
Yeah, yeah.
Because you know he wears soap shoes in Sonic Adventure 2, and it was sponsored by soap.
Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? I had a pair of soap shoes and I
Did you?
bailed hard on them.
Do you think me and you, Bill? Do you think we're too old to get into skateboarding now, or do you think we've still got it in us?
Oh man, I'm getting well into skateboarding. I actually went skating at the weekend.
Really?
Like the thing is that I used to be professional at rollerblading, so like I've sort of got it in me still to sort of like know what I'm doing.
Sure.
So like, and like there's so many people I know that are in their 40s that skate and stuff. So
I'd quite like to do it, but I just feel like I might be a bit past it. Like I'm a bit too physically.
Well, it's just up to you. It depends how
Mind
you.
I'm very young for my age, in fairness. Like,
yeah,
I don't seem to have any trouble doing stuff. So, yeah.
I think the only thing that really stops you from doing things is saying that sort of stuff about yourself.
Sure.
I kind of think, oh, I'm too old to do that. It's like you really don't really know until you try it.
I didn't realise you were that good. That you were like semi-pro. That's pretty awesome, dude.
You're used to it, the professional competitions.
I knew your like bro was into it. I didn't realise you were into it as well.
Oh yeah, my bro is like a skateboarder, but like really really good. But yeah, it's so like I went skating not so long ago, and it was just so hard to sort of get back into it.
I've got to say, I'm appreciating this. Thanks to Nintendo Freaks for sharing this one.
Yeah,
it's a really interesting one to end on as well, because that last game I was playing was really cool, but it was such a long game and such a rich one. It almost needs a playthrough itself, that one, like an evening designated to it. But yeah, this is a really cool little one to play for the end. I like it.
That explains it. Bill rollerbladed, blading boom. Yeah, it was cool. It was good fun rollerblading. Did it for like 15 years, and then like did this really really big rail outside this police station, like this derelict police station, and I did it, and then like nearly really fell hard, but I did it, and I was like, no, that's it. I can't afford, because I just literally passed university, and then I was like, I can't afford to break my hands now. I've left, so that would just mean I won't be able to get a job, so I quit. Took up making art and stuff like that instead.
Yeah, you were like, oh yeah, I'll stop doing. I've got my degree. What do I want to do with my life? I know. I'll start making video games from cardboard.
Yeah. That wasn't until a long time after uni. God, when did you graduate from uni?
Well, I went as a mature student who didn't act mature in any way and acted very immature. So I was mature student. So I started in 2007. And graduated in 2011. But I'm technically... Oh, I think the game's crashed. Oh, no.
Oh, no, still there.
That's right, then.
So
I'm technically still at uni, remember, of sorts, because I'm on a research fellowship. So I'm still in higher education, so I can get a Spotify discount and all that kind of important stuff.
Yeah, uni was good fun, man. I loved uni.
Yeah, same. One of my favourite
I remember one
random
time
memories.
I did some stupid shit in uni though.
Really? Me too.
One time we were throwing water balloons out the window at people, and we were like, let's go all out. So we filled a bin bag full of water balloons and chucked it at somebody.
No way.
And it missed and landed on like this. It missed the guy and landed on like this corrugated roof of the bike shelter, and it just went through the shelter, the shelter of the bike thing, and just exploded on the floor. We're like, oh my god, if that hit him, it would have killed him. We were just too stupid to even think that.
There's quite a lot of fan characters dotted around this game, aren't there?
Oh, should I swear again? Sorry, I didn't mean to swear.
Yeah, you potty mouth. You never hear me swearing.
Did I swear? I might have dropped the shite bomb.
If you didn't, you'd be gullible enough to believe that you had sworn if I said you had.
Yeah.
Oh well, look, massive ring. I'm just looking at all these fan characters everywhere.
I do think swearing is the lamest way of expression. It's the laziest way of expression. Oopsie doopsie, come. Oh, sloppy speech from Discord. Nice one, Adam.
Yeah, the reason I never swear is because of what I've been doing work-wise. I've had to train myself not to do it. Yeah.
Otherwise, I should be all over it.
I would. I'd just be like a solid swearing machine, spitting rhymes all up in the face. But alas, I'm not. I'm
Let's
just
play Bastard Sonic the Hedgehog. Wow. Well, I'm quite impressed with this. It's good. It's very strange. You can imagine it sort of being on Game Boy Advance. It's got a sort of Game Boy Advance look to it.
I think the millions of fan characters and the real world posters are definitely odd.
I will say I'm really not a fan of the posters.
No, it's the fact they're so random not as well. Of that. Rush Hour too. Why is Rush Hour?
Yeah. I'm really not a fan of that.
Oh dear. Right, how are we doing for time? Because I think we might be. Oh, we've got about 10 minutes.
About 10 minutes left.
Yeah. So anything we want for the final 10 minutes. Well, I've had.
Can we get?
Go on, Will.
Can we get one more like to get us to 30? Just so it rounds it off at 30. That'd be cool.
I mean, if we get desperate, I can go on and like it.
Yeah, can you go onto your channel, Tom, and get us to
Yeah.
30? Just because that's
Just getting a bit OCD, are you?
I feel I got OCD a little bit. Like I've got to get it there, man.
The thing is, I'm now going to be streaming from a computer to YouTube and then streaming back to myself whilst streaming this stream to you, Bill, and then you back into me. And I'll tell you, this computer's like some kind of amazing masterpiece of a computer tonight. The amount it does.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. We hit 30. Thank you very much.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
now it's going to be
32.
31.
God bless you all.
Because I'm almost there.
Oh, now it's going to piss me off.
Awesome
It's
Sonic
not
fan
40.
games. Yeah, I'm going to make it. Right, guys, if we could get up to 40 likes, because at the moment we're on 32 and that's not really good enough, then that'd be great.
No, it's not. It's not. I mean, I do have 8,970 subscribers.
Wow, that's awesome.
That's pretty poor.
And I've heard 8,000 of them are Oak City setting up different accounts and things.
That probably is the case. No, I think 8,000 is just me. Me just bored on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Made 8,000 accounts and just.
You're like, oh, I'm bored. You know what I might do?
Oh, I'm bored. What should I do? Just
I
make
know.
millions of email accounts.
I could do with liking my own videos several thousand times.
And just watching them, turning off again, watching it again.
I've got to say, thank you to Nintendo Freaks for suggesting this and
Yeah,
send me a little
not
link
bad,
on
man.
Discord. Oh, by the way, for anyone that's enjoyed these games, this is a very good way of plugging the Discord, I think. I'll put links to them in the Discord channel after this. So if you're intrigued in playing them, or if you're after the soundtrack or whatever it might be, then do that.
Whoa.
Yeah, I feel like this is a good thing to zoom in on, actually. As we're coming towards
Mario,
the end of the stream,
hang on a minute.
this is a good thing to focus
Mario's
on.
got a beer. That's a weird sight. That is a
Really
very
weird.
strange sight. Thank you very much, Oaksu.
I like that.
Mario, what's going on? Can we screen capture this, man? This is just too weird.
Yeah,
Can
I
we
had
get
to
Tomb
keep
Raider
this
in
in.
as well?
Yeah, let me try and
Got-
move it
got
down.
Tomb
just to
Raider.
show you how random this has got. Oh wow, look at that. That's a figure of beauty.
Mario's got like a denim jacket on. What's with the E on his hat as well?
Yeah, that's so weird, isn't it?
What's with his soulless eyes?
But what I also
He's wearing
noticed,
shades.
if I go to
He's
the
wearing
left,
shades.
like, who is that? Like, I mean, it's some kind of orange
Yeah, who
Sonic
is
with
that?
like a crazy fringe, and then look at this character. Like, who was
What?
that? Is that like Sonic Boom Sonic, or I don't know what that's
Sonic,
meant to be.
lanky Sonic.
Yeah,
Any
let me
more
run.
of them?
I'm gonna run around a bit. Oh, there was a
What's that?
weird one.
There was something in there.
I've zoomed in.
Something there.
Yeah, look at
Ugh.
that. Look at his eyes. That's crazy.
That's
It's quite cool
rough.
playing it zoomed in like this. I'm playing it and I can see it at
Super
normal
Sonic.
size, and then you can see,
Yeah.
there you go, like purple knuckles.
Purple knuckles.
What is that
yeah.
about? Well,
Yeah, what
oh
is-
wow, look, Blue Amy. What a hottie.
Yeah, this is
Look at
weird.
that Rush Hour.
Who's the person that designed this?
I think it was Nintendo Freaks made it. No, I don't really think that. I don't know. Nintendo Freaks, do you know where this came from? You'd probably say, yeah, it was me. I made it.
It was you.
It's good though.
Interesting.
It's very cool.
Yeah, very well made. It's really weird. I like to know the backstory behind it. Why he got Mario with an E on his head.
I kind of like that though. It's you know what? There might be because you know people on web forums have avatars and they often do sprite edits of Sonic characters. I wonder if this is like a 2000 because it's from 2003. It might be a 2003. Oh, who's that?
Who is that?
It looks a bit like Chris Thorndike from the Sonic X.
And what's that
cartoon.
thing floating next to it?
Oh, oh, it's frozen. I noticed it freezes at about 4 minutes and then reloops the same track. Wow.
What's that?
This is so weird.
I love it when we find weird stuff in games, man.
I
It's
do
so
too.
funny. 'Cause
I reckon
you're
this
just
is why Nintendo
oh,
Freak suggested
no.
it. He was like, they'll find this hilarious.
Yeah. And the other weird stuff in it. Oh god, what was that?
Oh, that's just an enemy I killed.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forget I've still got the camera zoomed in.
That's alright, We're going to end it
Kinda
soon
works.
anyway.
Yeah, I think so.
Digimon. Jamie Bailey. So who is Jamie Bailey then?
Well, this is where rather than look him up on a normal forum, I say we look him up on LinkedIn and endorse him for making this game. He might be like a software
like-
engineer or something now, and we'll just be like endorsing him for making this.
So
Can you imagine that? If somebody looked up your professional LinkedIn and started endorsing you for stuff on YouTube.
Yeah.
In fact, I'll send you a link to mine, Bill, and you can endorse me for streaming. It'd be hilarious. They'll be all just like, it's a great youth work practitioner. And then they'll be, great streamer. Did a brilliant stream. Good at Sonic Mania. Cool. Well, bro, I think we're coming in towards an end, aren't we?
I think so, yeah. I think
Back
so. That
on
was
the
good
camera.
fun, actually.
I'm going to bring in Sonic for a close look because he hasn't really had a look in this stream, just to show off my Sonic teddy bear from '92.
Your teddy bear collection.
Yeah, just because I rock like that.
I think that's teddy bear is kind of like an old way of saying it. Oh, you probably can't hear me now, but they call them plushies now, don't they? There they are. The whole gang.
Haters gonna hate. That's all I'm saying.
Can you hear me, Tom? No, you can't.
I realised I lost all sound when I did that. This is
how do they smell?
They smell like me when I was 5. Actually, they just sound a bit musty. But hey, it's pretty cool. I'm really proud that I've still got him, actually. Bearing in mind, how long I've had this. And Tails as well. He was always my brothers. But somehow
they definitely look old.
Yeah, you can see Tails more so. Like, Tails has got a little bit of kind of black around his mouth and stuff, which... Yeah, kind of. There's part of me would love to be able to clean them up, but I feel like I'd do more damage than good if I did. But it's just cool to
you could stick them in the washing machine.
Well, it's a bit risky. I feel like that would probably break them forever. I just want to see if I can become Sonic. Let's see if this works.
Oh god!
No, not quite. I was going to try and put it in my jumper, and this might work.
Try again, Tom. Try again.
There you go. It's every furry's dream coming true right now.
Yeah.
No, that's not going to work, Tom. Give up on that. So, guys, before this gets even weirder, if you haven't thought that was possible, we're going to do a little bit of an outro now. So, Bill, what do you think of the fan games tonight? Did you have a favourite one? What was the one that jumped out for you?
I can't remember the names of them, but they were all really, really good. I think the first one was my favourite. I think. But then again, the second one has some good qualities as well, and the third one was just a bit odd, but still you still got to respect people's work.
That's it.
I think that they're all interesting. Keeping Sonic alive.
Yeah, I think I'm similar to you. I think the first one for me was the best all-round package, best graphics, gameplay, and audio as well. The second one I thought was really, really cool, but maybe a little bit too much like a normal Sonic game in some ways. And then the third one, I felt like it was just got better the longer I played it. But I loved the soundtrack. It was like a really, really cool soundtrack.
Quite like the way you used your shape shoes. That was cool.
Oh no, that was the final one. That was the fourth, wasn't it? Do you remember we played?
Oh, fourth?
Yeah, so the fourth game, that was weird.
Oh, sorry. Well,
the fourth one was great just for the sheer meme potential. It was like a meme bean machine of games.
Yeah, I mean, I think I did it. Like, it's really cool that people are making these. That probably making just not making any money out of it, just doing it for the love. And I, for an artist myself, appreciate all that sort of thing. So hats off to them, all the guys that made them.
Totally.
Good stuff.
So if you're not already, jump in the Discord. All going well next week will be Duke 3D with a multiplayer game where we're going to have an army of Dukes descending on the game and trying to finish it. So I'm really looking forward to that. And all going well as well, my brother is going to jump on too. And he used to play Duke in a clan, and he's up for coming on Discord with us, Bill. So, all going well.
That'd
if he can get the kids to bed and everything, he can school both of us in how to play Duke.
And he's damn good as well, isn't he?
He's amazing, like ridiculously good.
What's some of your brother's history with video games?
So he almost did esports, but before esports was a thing. So I remember ATI, who are now AMD, sponsored him and sent him a video card. And stuff like that, and he used to go to all these tournaments for Quake and everything. So really rode that first wave of competitive online gaming. So it'd be really cool to actually chat to him and have him on the stream and just see what was it like to live through that stuff. So that'll be next time. But if you want to join in on the Duke 3D competitive game, anyone listening, join our server. I'll send links and everything. And we're hoping to get as many Dukes as we can in the game, duking it out and hopefully get the game finished. So cool.
Yeah, jump in the Discord and we'll give you the information of how you can join us for a big Duke match.
Definitely.
Should be good.
So from me, guys, I'm so thankful to have everybody listening again. I think it's been awesome conversations, amazing set of games, and I'm always amazed, by the community that have gathered around Bill's channel. Bill, what's your feeling been tonight?
Great fun, man. It's always a pleasure, never a chore. Always lovely to talk to everyone here, and nice to be able to meet up on a Zoom call as it is. Because yeah,
So
stay inside and save lives and all that.
that's it. So as the catchphrase goes, we will see you soon for more.
Late night reviews. Bosh.
Take care, guys.
Goodbye. Thank you.